Hey, what's up, guys? This is Kami. Just wanted to let you guys know this is a fully wrestling based episode. It's not going to be much basketball talk, if any, during this one. The Just wanted to release one because a lot of stuff's been happening in wrestling, and of course, Grizz is back, so we can talk about the Vegas trip. Just want to record a little intro because I didn't do the clap at all before I did this because we weren't anticipating to do much here, but it turned into a full 2 hour and over 2 hour and 30 minute episode. So. Just wanted to give you guys a little heads up. And yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. So I just read up the SmackDown spoilers. Jay versus Cody in a number one contender match for the WWE title on SmackDown this Friday. And Sami said he's going to defend the title on Raw in Chicago. He's getting a 9 day reign. He's getting a
Oh,
9 day reign.
Gotta take what you can get, bro.
He's
I
getting
wish Stephanie
yeah.
Woods had an 8-day U.S. title reign. I would have took it.
He's
Gotta take
getting
what you
a
can get,
nine.
bro.
He's getting a now. Part of me wonders if they're gonna do the shenanigans, and then they're gonna have that beat Cody just beat him at SummerSlam. But I
wait.
don't
So he's
know
gonna
now.
defend. He's gonna defend the title against whoever wins on that Raw.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Cody versus Jay on SmackDown, this upcoming SmackDown as a number one contenders match, and then Sammy faces them in
Yeah.
a title match on Raw. So I feel like either Cody beats Sammy straight up, or they do the stupid finish.
For the
Yeah.
record, while you're still recording and we are talking about wrestling now, so I'm assuming it's gonna be in the podcast.
Yeah.
I'm out with my family, and Cammy texts me. I'm not watching the show because
Oh yeah, here we go.
I forgot that the
You
timing
forgot it
was at like
existed.
2 p.m. or whatever
Yeah,
was going
yeah,
on.
yeah.
I'm at Wingstop with my family, right? I get two back-to-back calls from Cammy. And Camry will call me randomly to say nothing. That does happen, right?
When did that happen?
Don't worry about it. So then I text him, "You okay?" And he texts
really?
me, "He did it, bro." I did not think, "Oh, Sami Zayn won," because I had no thought that he was going to win that match. I assumed like he got hit with a car or something, or like I
He
think it's a
did.
real emergency.
What is he
So
did
I
it? How would he did it?
So I
He
call him.
got hit.
I call him, and I'm like, "Yo, Cammy," and I hear, and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yo, are you okay? Like, who did this to you?"
I
And
sent
he's
you the
like,
picture before I called you. I sent you the
"But I
picture
didn't
before I
see it because
called
I'd
you.
already called you at that point.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't see like the picture." So I'm like, "Cammy,
yeah,
are you okay?" He's like, "My goat did, bro." I said, "Yo,
yeah.
goat did what?" Oh,
You didn't say
I said he
oh,
won.
okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. You were as shocked as I was.
I'm very. Listen, bro. Like, how does it feel for your goat to win something? I've never
Incredible.
experienced this. Knicks has maybe
Incredible.
experienced this.
He experienced it. He
My goat is
experienced it
John
2 weeks
Cena.
ago.
My
He
goat's
experienced
John
it 2 weeks
Cena.
ago. He experienced it.
Yeah.
No, you don't get to do this. He experienced it 2
You
weeks
only
ago.
succeed. Like
Yeah.
you've never
Yeah,
gone
fuck
through
out.
anything
Yeah,
different.
yeah. Fuck out. Yeah, no, fuck this. It
Just
feels
lying.
like, yeah. My agenda.
How does it feel,
Feels
Karen, man?
incredible. It feels incredible, and I don't care if this is 9 days or 9 years. It's great.
It
It's
won't
great.
be
I don't
9
care if you
years.
lose. It'll be at most. It'll be like 3 months. SummerSlam.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
And
My daughter committed 3 weeks ago.
There's another one you have to bleep out. There it is.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
it is.
yeah. I gotta bleep that out. I gotta bleep that out. I did bleep out the
Oh,
last one. I did bleep out the last
There it
one.
is,
So,
bro.
yep. Nix, have you seen that one Los video where somebody gives him a donation? He's like, Los, my doctor just said I had 2 minutes two weeks to live, and it would mean the world if you what?
yeah, I did see
He
that.
gets cut off mid donation.
Bro
But
died mid donation.
it feels great. It feels great to like have the victory lap on everybody because people who don't like Sami Zayn are some of the worst people. They're some of the worst wrestling fans in the world because they have the dumbest possible reasons to not like him. Like, they're like he's too small, he's annoying, he's this that. And that's only the people that don't like him because of his wrestling. If we get into the people that don't like him for personal reasons, that's something completely different. But it's very nice that those people were wrong and the good prevailed in the world. Now just go on Kill Tony a couple more times and you'll get another ring. Just a couple more times.
Oh,
Just a couple more times. That's it. Oh man,
That's scary,
it
bro.
it's very
That's
dude.
crazy, man.
You don't know
Like,
how you don't know
bro,
how much PR.
like, Cammy, I make fun of you so much, and that's because it's funny. But like,
You can't now. You
bro,
can't.
like, I'm genuinely so happy for you, dog.
You
Like, no
can't.
kissing.
You can't. You
Like,
can't.
even as a dude, I'm cool with him. I'm cool with Sammy. Like, I don't got no issue with him. But like,
It just
guys, it's nice seeing your friends win, man. I'm not gonna lie.
it
It's
probably
nice seeing
felt
your friends win.
it probably felt exactly how you felt when Kofi won. Probably the exact way. The exact way.
Yeah, Kofi winning. I wasn't watching actively at that time, but like, I think I watched that match when it happened,
Yeah.
and just
Should have main
like,
evented. Should have main evented. It
yeah, they
really
should
should have
have.
made it. It really should have main evented.
It should
Them,
have.
Detour,
them,
detour.
they put on a show, bro, and
A
for that
five
match to
hour
end,
WrestleMania. A 5 hour WrestleMania.
for that
Five
match to end that
hours.
way, and him to win like that,
Yeah.
like New Day are like. I supposed to write an essay about this, and I kind of keep spacing on it. But bro,
Yeah.
like, the New Day are probably they're probably one of the most, like, in recent history, a group that creates some of the greatest moments in the last like 2 decades of wrestling time.
Yeah.
Like, some groups make like good and bad moments, Roman, but mostly Roman,
Who?
but mostly
You talking about
the
you talking about the second best world champion on the main roster right now? It feels so good to say that.
he getting his hate off, bro.
It feels so well.
Man,
You don't like Roman either. You don't like
I
Roman
don't,
either.
but I just think it's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
So like they've had so many moments, whether it's in WWE or like TNA or like anywhere, where like they were just able to like
TNA just being
individually
Xavier.
and
TNA just
then
being Xavier.
as a group just succeed in spite
Yeah.
of WWE's insistent nature to put black people together and then cut
Yeah.
them at once.
Yeah, like they were supposed to be a gospel, like a black gospel church group, but then they were like, no, actually, we're not gonna do that.
They gave
We're
them
not gonna
a garbage gimmick, bro. That
we're
gimmick was
not
not good.
we're not gonna be three Kirk Franklins. I'm sorry.
Like, that was not a good gimmick, bro. Like,
No, it was terrible. It
they
was terrible.
were just so talented, and they all got their due diligence except one of them. But it's fine. So like, I can only imagine like the joy of like your guy, like that. Like,
Yeah.
Kofi's a dog. I love him, but that's not like my guy. But like, that's
Yeah.
your guy.
Yeah, like I said, I don't care that much about CM Punk on a personal level. He's just a white guy. He's just a white guy with slightly left-leaning political opinions. You know, shout out to him, but you go to shout out to the people who said this about Ruby Rose. You go to a Walmart, you see a million CM Punks. Yeah, but just the joy that it felt to call my friends from the masjid and tell them he did it. You know how it feels. Just call them and tell them he did it. One of us. He won the title. He's the
yeah, bro.
the
Every time a
number
black
one.
person wins in the NBA, I call all my black friends. I tell them we won, bro.
So you must
every year.
So you must call them for every game that ever happens in the season.
Every game that ever happens except for the '84 championship.
What about Robert Parrish?
Doesn't count.
Dennis Johnson?
Nope. Bird and
Wow.
McHale is too much, and then you're in Boston is too much.
What about Bill Walton? Shout out to the Grateful Dead.
In other wrestling news, before I just want to say, on one side, WWE does a really good thing.
He liked him, man. He liked the
and
Ospreay
on
match.
the other,
the Ospreay match was good. I like that.
No,
shit.
it wasn't. No,
yes,
wasn't.
it was.
It was. That is true. It was good.
Until
the only bit that they should have kept was Ospreay hulking up while looking at the Death Riders. That's the only
that was good.
back half bit they should have kept. That was heat. Everything else,
nice.
not utter woke nonsense. This is the anti-woke.
Okay, not
now.
everything else, not the entire match.
Not the entire match. I'm talking about just
the match
that
was
last
good.
5.
The match was good. I was ready to give it the full 5, and then that sequence happened. Then the hidden blade, the kick out of one.
This is why I've been holding it back for months. This is why I cannot rock with Ospreay, bro. Every match, there's like a 4-minute stretch where I'm like, this is not wrestling, bro. This is not what I grew up on, bro.
It's like the average Ospreay match is what, 20 minutes? 20 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
God, you're drinking a whole jug? Damn.
Don't do
Get
that.
hydrated.
Do not do that, bro. Come on, bro.
You did it. You brought it.
I did not drink the whole jug in one sitting.
Yeah, but
you scallywag.
I didn't expect
it was already at 1/4, bro.
Hydration. Oh, you missed the whole thing.
You can't be fat and do nothing, bro. I tell you, you can't be fat and do nothing.
I'm not calling you fat. I'm just saying I didn't expect the big ass.
Dang.
Wait, what's the jug of? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, what is that? Okay, I thought it was grape juice. Okay. It was like some dark liquid. I thought it was something.
Wow.
Hey, that's not why.
What made you think it was grape juice?
Because it was a dark liquid. It was a dark, clear liquid.
Okay.
It was a dark, clear liquid.
Sure.
Is it sweetened? Is it sweetened?
Yeah. Who drinks a gallon of unsweetened tea? That's despicable.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
My mom likes unsweet tea. My mom likes unsweet tea.
Oh, I know this. I know this brand. I know this brand. Which is
I can't drink it like I got a gallon because I knew I wouldn't be able to drink it in like 2 or 3 sittings because it's so sweet. I can't. That
brand pisses me off. It sounds like a milk brand, but it's not.
Oh, Milo's.
What makes Milo's?
Milo. You've never heard of Milo?
Like, what does that mean? Like, is that like what is that like? Either way, but I don't know what I'm saying. Like Ospreay, that's what I cannot stand about him. Oh,
okay.
That's what I cannot stand about him because it's like.
Yeah. Well, I didn't finish this. The average Ospreay match is how long? 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
Roundabout.
Okay, so 16 of those minutes are good and 4 of those minutes are bad. I can't routinely get into your stuff if I know like 1/4 of your match is gonna be bad. It's gonna be annoying, right?
I'm telling you this right now. I saw that tweet and I'm repeating it. At All In, he gonna kick out of a one-winged angel at 25 minutes into the match, bro. And I'm going to be pissed off, bro. I'm gonna get mad, bro. And what makes me so mad about it is no one else on the roster does that. Swerve sometimes does it, but it usually has to be with somebody that does it already. Like nobody else does that. It's only his matches that are produced that way. Yeah. And I don't.
Swerve's not that fat anymore.
No, he's still got the lean gut.
No, but it used to be like that. But it's like that now. It's getting a bit better.
You can't do epic shit with basic people.
He's just doing. He's doing all.
I like, bro.
You know what the commentary call is gonna be? The one wing of the one-winged angel has no chance for the aerial assassin, or some bullshit.
Oh, by the way, side note, I need Excalibur excommunicated. This nigga sorry.
No, I think Excalibur. I think Excalibur's fine. You know what I think it is? I think Tony Schiavone brings the worst out of people.
He does suck, yeah.
I mean, he does.
I think
it's a
not that Excalibur doesn't fuck up or that there are not better play-by-play commentators in the company, let alone in wrestling. Walker Stewart outplayed the fuck out of Excalibur yesterday.
Walker Stewart giving them boys buckets.
That's my mutual, by the way. That's my fucking mutual, by the way. Shout out Walker.
And
Walker Kessler. Bro, okay, I'm still on basketball.
And Walker,
I'll block him. If Walker Kessler is my mutual, I'm blocking him.
Dang.
What did Walker Kessler do?
He's an idiot. He turned on all that money.
He can't control that he was drafted by Utah, bro. That's not his fault.
No, but he turned out 140 mil. He turned out 140 mil from Utah. That's stupid.
That is true.
He gonna get paid, bro.
That's insane.
Is he gonna get paid that much?
Whoever pays him that much. Not. Shout out to Dennis Schroeder.
No one else off the roster does that, and it makes me question what producer lets you come out here and do this tomfoolery
Will Ospreay. I guarantee you he produces his own matches.
I'm like, bro, somebody's gotta tell this nigga no, bro. Somebody's gotta tell that nigga no. When you hit this hidden blade, you pin him and he stay down. Stop it right now, bro.
What do you think of this? What do you think of the Styles Clash stuff? The Styles Clash.
With the Styles Clash on the table?
That wasn't a Styles Clash. That was a hollow point. I actually fucked with that. But every time he does a Styles Clash, it's like, oh well, kick out of 2. That's it.
I mean, he did get Kyle Fletcher that one time.
He got Kyle Fletcher with it once. That actually made me happy, and then he did it in the next match, and it was a kick out of 2.
I need AJ Styles coming in there, forearm him in the chest, bro.
No, AJ's too nice.
Stop using my move, bro. If you don't do that, stop using my move.
AJ's too nice.
I'll be pissed off, bro.
AJ's way too nice.
That's how I feel about everybody using the cutter, kind of. Like, stop using my move, bro.
Randy
the cutter's the new super kick, bro. It sucks. Stop using my cutter, bro. Making me mad.
It does.
Like, I don't know, bro. Everyone else on the show did great. Maya World, I love you.
Maya World did great.
Salute, bro.
Switchblade's back.
Switchblade.
Oh yeah,
salute,
hell yeah,
Switchblade. I thought he died.
I'm not familiar with Switchblade's work really, because ever since he's been AEW, he's been hurt basically. But
Switchblade is a little Caesars of AEW.
You know, you might be right. Actually, I was gonna argue that you might be right.
Bandito, our friend Bandito, great show.
Bandito, personal.
Great matches. Great match.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all the other matches were good.
That Tekla match was fucking great. I love that match.
Oh, the Tekla match was good. The Zack Sabre Jr. match was really good.
I came in right as that match was ending.
Cage match was good. Cage match was fun. Andrade face turn, I guess.
The circle cage. Like the circle cage. You know what it reminded me of, the circle cage? Like, especially with some of the shit they were doing throughout. The Cage of Death, like the CZW Ring of Honor Cage of Death, the 20th the 20th anniversary.
We got to put you on game,
The 20th anniversary of that is the 20th anniversary of that, though, is coming up in a couple weeks. So, and a lot of the shit I was seeing in there, because I just watched that match like a few days ago. So, like, a lot of those spots, or like it was inspired, or they just directly did it.
I thought you didn't understand anything, so you just left the call.
No, I just wanted to reset my camera. That was all.
You just rage quit the call.
There are like, bro, you know what I feel bad for? So this is a good example, right? There are so many wrestlers as I can only like mainstream wrestling fan or wrestling guy. It's like I have no reference to Roderick Strong outside of tag team wrestling, basically. I have no reference. And everybody's like, this nigga's a hooper. And I'm like, I've never seen that. I've never seen it.
He never really had a singles run in NXT too. He only had one near the end.
Yeah, no, he had a little bit of one for like
with the Creed. With the Creed.
Yeah.
No, he had one in Black and Gold too, but that was like 10 years ago.
Am I bugging?
For a little bit, like a few months though.
I think it was closer to a year.
But there's so many.
It wasn't very.
Like, I feel like I missed.
Yeah,
I never saw Brian. I've never seen a Brian Danielson match in Ring of Honor ever. Never seen one. Never have. Never seen a CM Punk match in anywhere before WWE. Never seen it. Never seen. So the only match from Ring of Honor I've ever watched from that era is Kenta versus Samoa Joe. That's the only match I've ever watched. Which is my favorite wrestling match of all time, to be fair. But
Grizz is either the most educated casual of all time or the least knowing purist of all time. It's one of the two.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So
it's like he knows a lot, but he also doesn't.
Yeah, he knows a lot about what he watches. He knows a lot about what he watches. Yeah.
You know enough. You're doing great. You're doing great.
I'm doing great.
Yeah, let me. I'll send this to you. You can kill two birds with one stone if you'd like. This is a Danielson versus Roderick Strong match from 06 Ring of Honor.
There you go. Yeah, have you seen a Nigel McGuinness match?
Don't know who that is.
Wait, yes.
Well, I know that name, but I don't know who that is.
He's the British guy. Do you
know Desmond Wolfe? Are you a TNA head?
Yeah, are you a TNA? Oh,
I do know Desmond Wolfe.
How do you know Desmond Wolfe but not Nigel McGuinness?
I knew Desmond Wolfe before I knew Nigel McGuinness, to be fair.
I thought they were two different people.
Me too. No, me too. Because when Desmond Wolfe was on TNA and I was a kid and I was watching, he was this fucking bald dude, and then I would go and scout his Wikipedia, and like Nigel McGuinness had the fucking spikes and all that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like it really confused me.
What wrestlers do I have no reference for? None of the Stardom wrestlers I have no reference for. Like,
I know. Like,
and I feel like I'd really like Stardom matches, and I've never seen them.
But that shit's on at 4 a.m. You're not staying up until 4 a.m. You have things to do.
True, but I wish I had a recording of it.
Yeah, I'm not a. Oh, I actually.
Hey, don't say that. No, don't say that. They're gonna get us. They're gonna get us.
No.
Shh. Don't say that.
Man, I wish that there was a website that I had that I could have given to you right now.
Man, if hypothetically, if there was in that scenario, I really would have wished you'd given it to me, bro.
I wish we
but
could.
I know you cannot.
I wish I could. I wish I could.
I really wish that you could, bro.
I wish we could watch wrestling. I wish we could watch.
I know.
Wrestling.
I really do wish we could, like somewhere in Europe.
Yeah. Somewhere in Europe.
Absolutely.
But I agree with the Ospreay thing, and Kyle Fletcher had that same problem for me for the longest time until he became original. Because Kyle Fletcher was just diet Ospreay for the longest time. He was just Ospreay but taller. It was the same thing with Kyle Fletcher because I'm like,
Kyle Fletcher had to go through like a whole thing to really reinvent himself as a performer. He's not even like he doesn't do a lot of the aerial shit he used to do, which makes sense because now he's a full blown heel. But
I've never watched the Kenta match before AEW. That's
really?
So I don't have like for example, like so the only match I almost watched of his was him versus Kenny Omega, but they cut the finish, and I saw it in the comments. I saw they cut the finish, so I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
you're not gonna make me watch an hour of a match. And
Kenta, you mean Okada? Do you mean Okada?
Okada. I meant Okada. Sorry, but I've never watched Kenta either.
Fuck?
So both things.
No, because I actually did have. I saw New Japan uploaded that match, but they cut the finish.
Yeah, but they cut the finish, so I didn't get to see it. But I've also never seen the Kenta match either. Like,
I mean, another good place to see stuff like New Japan stuff would be like Daily Motion. I think Vimeo has some stuff.
Hey!
What's wrong with Daily Motion and
those
Vimeo?
sites are like real though. Like those are
those are actual websites.
This isn't selling the high seas. It's like just an actual.
This is stuff for decades. I used to watch like WWF, like fucking like old Attitude Era Raws on Daily Motion in like 10 different parts.
I think they're still available. Jacob told me he found a Gargano versus Ciampa match on the Hub.
I believe that.
Real graphs.
No, because people.
What do you look up to get there?
I guess people will be trolled and they'll be like they'll say some. I forgot. Like they'll put some caption. Yeah.
White on white. Yeah. But
white on white grappling.
About Sami. It would be a very dumb decision if Cody beats him on Monday. That's very stupid. Prolong that shit until SummerSlam.
I would not be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would have him if he wrestles Cody at SummerSlam. I know they're gonna wrestle in Chicago most likely, but if they do wrestle at SummerSlam, have Sami go over.
Yeah. Because then have Cody be like pissed. And
even if even if some stupid shit happens, or like if they do want to put Punk in the main story, and you want, let's say you did a triple threat for Cody, Punk, and Sami, you can have Punk. Yeah, but like you can have Punk. You can have Punk just about to win. Like he hits the GTS on Cody, and then Sami. No, it's a textbook thing. Throw him out of the ring. Sami gets the pin, and then he'll drop it to Punk at a different pay-per-view.
Yeah, exactly.
Because also not every title change has to happen at WrestleMania or SummerSlam.
Yeah. It just
big news.
But I mean, I can literally see this because Punk isn't advertised for the Chicago Raw. So what I think they might do is I think they might have Cody beat Sami for the world title in the main event, and then Punk shows up at the end to close the show. They do a stare down. I can see that happen. Because remember, that's literally what happened when Cena beat Rey Mysterio on that one Raw.
Yeah,
that's exactly.
I love the sped up video of that. It's so funny to me.
It should be in reverse. It should be in reverse because but they should do it
because with that logic, the match was one shove, a top rope leg drop, and an attitude adjustment. Then he helps him up and does another attitude adjustment.
That is the ending. That's the ending of that match.
Yo.
You just beat the guy after he wrestled at the start of the show, and you're gonna do an attitude adjustment.
Hey, y'all! I want y'all to know right now, if I ever become a wrestler, I am doing that in my first heel win. I'm letting you know that right now.
Do the attitude adjustment.
Finisher, I'm gonna put it back up an immediate finisher again, bro. And I'm just gonna be so funny to me, bro.
And then celebrate like, yeah.
Yeah,
we did
it.
Oh man,
we did it. We did it.
we did it. We did it, Joe.
We hitting the bowling around the ring.
The
Get Masquerita
Victor
Sagrada to be ringside.
Yeah.
To fucking bump
Oh
into
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah. Run over El Torito. Yeah.
I'm gonna hit the bow leave down. I'm gonna stay on the ramp and go like this.
You can't do epic shit with basic people.
Try to change the subject.
Swerve picture is so crazy, bro. That nigga do not look like a wrestler.
Dude, Swerve
He
had the
look
most
like the manager.
Swerve had the most unserious year last year.
He did. He did.
Yeah.
The moment when I still laugh when Danielson Busaiku'd him, then he just gets up and just.
Okay, I thought that was tough.
It's funny, but it's Swerve doing it.
Yeah.
So it's tough, but it's Swerve doing it.
No,
So
but it's funny when Swerve does anything.
Yeah.
Like I still like Swerve, but Swerve's gotten to a point where it's like he'll do something like he'll do a roll or he'll do like some shit. If he doesn't do a house call, I'll fucking laugh. Like everything, I laugh at everything he does except for the house.
Grizz, what do you think of that? Whenever Swerve does it, whenever he does like a random roll into a move, you know what I mean? Yeah, you're 300 pounds. Stop doing that.
Nigga, like, bro.
Stop.
Like,
300.
bro, that's what I be saying. Like, I'm rocking with Swerve, but Swerve think he's still Isaiah Scott. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like take off the wrist tape.
He still thinks he's hit row. He still thinks he's with hit row.
Thinks he's a fucking.
If you don't go clothesline him, bro, stop playing, bro.
If you don't hit a sidewalk slam, like, come on.
I'm saying, bro, if you don't.
But John Cena did a sidewalk slam and they crucified him. All right, but you want Swerve to hit one. Okay, I see how it is. I do. I loved it when John Cena was doing that. When John Cena first did the Code Red, I jumped out of my fucking seat.
Yeah. Who's in that?
I still defend that Cena Cody first match to this day. I still defend it.
The Mania match?
The Mania match. I still liked it if Travis Scott didn't come out. It pissed me off so much when he came out.
I'll have to rewatch that one of these days. Because I don't know, because like I feel the opposite about the SummerSlam match, like in retrospect, when people were like that's a match that people glaze, and I think it's because it's better than the Mania match.
No, if John Cena wasn't the one doing that, if it was Cody versus somebody else and they had the same match, it would.
If it was Cody versus Drew, for example.
No, it wouldn't be as good. No, it wouldn't be as good. No, it
I agree.
Be as good. No.
If it was Cody or Drew, Cody or Randy,
I think
Cody
it's
or Randy.
good in the context of when it happened.
Yeah.
Like the joy of seeing like him be Cena again made it cool and made the match good.
He wasn't even Cena. I don't know what the fuck he was for that, man. He wasn't Cena. I don't know what he was.
What do you mean, bro? What do you mean, man?
He wasn't Cena.
You mean like when he was a heel?
Like
during the SummerSlam
came out as John Cena and he came out as a babyface.
Yeah,
like when he wrestled as a baby, like he was wrestling as a face, like he was back to being Cena, bro. Like,
yeah. I'll just tell you this: if you watch that match again, click out as soon as the pinfall happens. Because click out as soon as the pinfall happens.
I mean, yeah. Why else would I watch? Like the match is over. The show's over.
Nothing happened. Didn't I text you? Didn't I text you after that happened? What did I say?
I was at work. I was at work. You did text me.
What did I say?
I don't remember what you told me, but I was at work and you texted me. I didn't remember that. I was working at Disney, slaving away. Looked at my phone. I said, "Oh man."
Yeah.
I said, "Oh man."
Yeah. Were you surprised or were you like,
Nope. I was like, "Oh man."
Yeah, they're leaving too much time here.
I want to go back and rewrite that. I want to go back and rebook that because, like, I have no issue with the heel turn. I still have to do with how to book John Cena's run again. Yeah, we both do. Yeah, I have no issue with the matches after minus R-Truth involvement.
That was stupid.
I think the issue.
I was ready to glaze the Randy Orton match, and then R-Truth got involved.
My biggest issue with it was too much fourth wall breaking, and I just feel like during the heel run, it's too much like wink nudge WCW type beat. Like it's too much of it. Like John Cena, you a heel, go do heel stuff, bro. Like just be a heel, bro. Like he was doing heel stuff, but he kept being like, I'm bad, right?
Get it, guys?
Like, no, like, nigga, go beat up a kid or something. Like, for real, like, go be bad, bro.
Which is funny because if you remember the way I would rebook the run, and how I would have him stay a face, but in the hypothetical Drew match that I would have him do, he cheats to beat Drew, but he doesn't cheat to beat Drew because he needs to cheat to beat Drew. He just cheats to beat Drew because he wants to beat Drew. He just wants to hit Drew with the knuckle chain, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he actually winks at the crowd or something. Because Drew at that point is very annoying.
He does that in his word life.
Yeah. Or the referee, or the referee's down, he does it, then he looks at the crowd. And then he pins him. Yeah. That would actually be good. But the thing I hate, and again we talked about this before, the heel Cena presentation was so good. It was so good, man. The all black,
because he's good.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The all black on the Titan
on the Tron. Yeah.
Instead of showing this right to the camera, he does the
putting that over his back with the championship on the back of his on his back. That walk up the ramp is so sick, bro. It's cool.
I couldn't say that is the last real world champion. That is.
And what makes me so mad is I get why they didn't change the music, but if they would have just changed the music, I just needed just something like a little darker. Just give me a little different, bro. If I had unlimited money, that nigga's coming out to Many Men. I just want you to know that.
Yeah. Well, Knicks, if he just went to TK, Knicks, if he just went to TK, to TK.
Facts.
Yeah,
could have had the world.
He could have had the world.
Him and AJ could have had.
Yeah,
that nigga was hooping, bro. And I his heel run, I appreciate it for what it was.
You're glad it happened.
I'm glad it happened. I'm glad I saw it. I hate the face run part, actually, more than I hate the heel run part.
The one after?
I hate that little run where he doesn't make that many TV appearances and he's kind of just doing stuff. Like, the Dominic stuff wasn't necessary.
It was terrible.
Like,
that Survivor Series match was so bad, man.
God awful, bro.
So bad.
Terrible, bro.
So bad.
And this is also why I wished he would have just kept the championship and Gunther would have just got it back. Because why
in a vacuum, like what's it called? In a vacuum or isolated, whatever the fuck. I think it's not a bad idea, to do Cena and Dom, especially because you give Cena the final championship he needed for the Grand Slam, and you give Dom the title. Yeah, and you give Dom the title back, so you can give he got the last pay-per-view win over John Cena ever. This is it, or premium live event. Sorry,
no,
but premium live event. But in terms of execution, especially that Survivor Series match.
That Survivor Series match was garbage, bro.
That entire pay-per-view was garbage. That might have been the worst pay-per-view of 2025.
It was terrible.
That might have been the worst pay-per-view of the year.
And they followed it up with the Saturday main event, and that one was garbage too. WrestlePalooza was worse.
No, WrestlePalooza had Io versus Stephanie McCure. That at least had that match. Survivor Series didn't have one match that was better than that.
No,
but I didn't feel as deflated and unhappy. I feel like
I didn't like either of the War Games matches that night.
Yeah, they weren't.
Oh my God! The only thing I remember from the War Games match, the only thing I remember from any of the War Games matches from that night, it was from the women's War Games. Becky's like, ah.
All I remember was they had the yeet break in the middle of the men's War Game, and then the Piss Man showed up. Yeah, that's all I remember. That's all I remember. Well, we know. We know.
Yeah. I wonder who that could be.
I don't have to censor that, do I? I don't have to censor that. No, I don't.
I don't think so.
I wonder who that is. No.
Maybe it's Apollo Crews.
Yeah. It's about the Sammy run. Let's get back on target for a little bit. About the Sammy run, it's very funny to see one of the best booking decisions they've made in years. One of the best booking decisions they made in years happened during a time where all faith in the company's lost.
Right?
All faith in the company.
Why they decide to book a great pay-per-view in the middle of their worst stretch? And it's Night of Champions.
This probably was their best booked event in years in general.
Maybe ever. Shit, maybe ever.
I mean, I don't know. They kind of walked some of that. They kind of walked some of that goodwill back for me after what happened tonight. They walked a little bit of that goodwill back.
They did. Look, I was literally saying. Well, I'm talking about the event. I'm not talking about Raw.
Yeah,
But Raw was terrible. Raw was awful. I
didn't even watch Raw. I haven't watched Raw live in like 3 months.
Oba deciding not to go after the title is like, bro,
so
why didn't you just have Javon win or something then? Like, at least give me a cool match.
I literally said this in the group chat and I tweeted it. Well, I put it in a thread because I'm over the tweet limit. That tweet limit shit's so bad. But I said, is it possible that the original plan was for Jay to beat Oba, but then they caved because they're pussies, and now they're trying to get back on target? Is it possible?
Possible.
I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible, but I don't know.
Because now they're just having Oba face Brock anyway. He gave up his title shot, and that's the thing. I think he gave up the title shot in general. So even hypothetically, if Brock did beat Sami, Oba can't challenge for it, right? It would have to be a non-title match. He gave up the title shot.
I think they're probably gonna act like he has like a chip almost, and he's just gonna just do it whenever he feels like it. Which at that point,
which is stupid.
It's not how that works.
Why are we treating it like the money in the? It's not the Money in the Bank briefcase. It's not the Money in the Bank briefcase. Yeah.
So I hope that maybe they do a switcheroo and then like, hey man, you have a chat. You wrestled on both shows, like.
I mean, they could have just done the thing, dude. Bully Ray had one good idea in his life, and they didn't do it. He had one good idea in his life.
But it would have been a reasoning for him to lose, and I wouldn't have wanted
that. I tweeted that too. I said either Brock beats Sami, and they do Oba versus Brock and a nice candle. What flavor is it?
Thank you. It's juicy black cherry. Pause.
Okay.
What you say? I'm just not right. I said it what it is, but
I had to take a. Whose idea was it to name that?
It's just black cherry. It's also juicy, bro. It's not. Because black cherries be juicy, bro. Like you ever ate a black cherry, bro?
Can you stop? Can you stop? It's still June.
What does that mean?
It's still June.
Salute. I'm just saying, like cherries are a good fruit, and you should get more fruit in your diet, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Maybe this might just be its own episode. This might just be its own episode.
It might.
Yeah, maybe.
0.5.
We're getting up on 1 hour. It might just be its own episode. I'm thinking about it.
We might put a little mini episode.
Yeah, exactly. But like I was saying before.
Can I tell y'all something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, after you finish your thought.
You go ahead. Because I kind of
it's gonna take too long. Do you go first?
Okay. Shit. I was kind of hoping you'd bail me out, but
no.
But what I was gonna say is So either it would have been Brock. It would have been Brock beats Sami, and then they run Oba versus Brock night one in a steel cage, and then they just end it right there. Or it's Brock does fuck all. Oba beats Brock at night one, and then Oba challenges Roman at night two and beats him. But then they would use that as an excuse for him to lose. But now they're doing Roman versus Seth, bro. Miss me with that, man.
You don't like the Shield chair lore? Come on.
The Shield chair.
The thing, you know how weird it. Shout out to my shorts right here. You see the logo. This logo is where it actually happened. The Shield chair. You know that? Did you know that?
Yeah, it happened at Gamebridge Fieldhouse.
Yeah, well, Banker's Life.
Life. Well, it's Banker's Life now, but back in my day, it was Gamebridge.
Yeah, in my day, it was Conseco Fieldhouse.
I'm my barber dog.
Anyways, dude, I would actually fuck with it if it was non-title. If Roman didn't have the title and they just ran the match, I'd be fine with it. Because I like what Seth said. It's like, you want to go your whole career without beating me once? Is that really what you want? You've never beat... Like, I like that. But bro, get out of the title picture, man. Do that non-title. I hate that he's the champion right now. I hate that he's and also if Cody does beat Sami next week, that like 2-month period where Cody and Roman are the champions again. Well, Fed, you had me back for 1 week. Now I'm out. Goodbye.
Oh no, they're gonna do that because they're gonna have the match at Crown Jewel.
God.
That's exactly what's gonna happen. I just realized it.
When is Crown Jewel? When is Crown Jewel?
Get me out of here!
It's on like, when was it last year? October. I think it was right the beginning of October. I think the year before that was end of September, so somewhere around.
What is that face you're making? What is that face you're
making?
Like
the fall? Oh.
That's a very weird face you're making. It's like you're eating something very sour. You put one eyebrow up and you just scrunched up. Ew, don't do that. Don't do that.
My boy ate some lemon heads.
Yeah.
Yo, when I went to that anime rave, this woman walked up to me and my friend T and gave us lemon heads. She was bad. And she's never going to see this. But if you do see this, please. And that's all I have to say. Let's continue with the podcast, please.
Maybe she's one of the 44 viewers.
Yeah. She's one of the 44 viewers. Please. That's all I have to say.
But would it be... Wait, can I look it up? Is it already scheduled?
I don't think it is.
I think Crown Jewel's unscheduled exactly.
Yeah, they wait. They usually wait until like 2 months out.
It would be in like October.
I remember because when I was doing the Oba writing, I couldn't figure out when it was. I was trying to plan for him to do something I couldn't figure out.
So that means Cody's going to beat Punk at SummerSlam. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
You're hoed.
Fed, you lost me again.
One goat's up, another goat down.
Or like I said, they do.
Cody's a deer, bro. Cody's a deer.
Or like I said, they do
the other goat.
Like I said, they do the three-way.
Punk would lose to Cody.
Yeah, one goat's down, as in Cody. The other goat's up, as in Sammy.
No. Yeah. One goat's down, Sammy. The other goat's also down, Punk. No,
unless they do a three, like I said, unless they do a three-way at SummerSlam. But this time, like if Cody's gonna
three-way,
but if Cody's gonna win, they're not gonna pin. If Cody's not gonna win, they're not gonna pin Punk.
Oh no, Sammy's gonna get pinned. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna eat the pin there. I was reading. Apparently, listen, it's fucking what's it called? I think it was False Finish was the source, but apparently the Sammy win was supposed to happen at Mania.
At Mania next year, yeah,
which makes sense.
Which I'm glad it didn't because I told you this, Grizz. It would be so. That would have took too long. It would have been so soulless. I wouldn't have cared. I wouldn't. And then
I think the crowd would have kind of been over it by then. Like,
yeah.
They already kind of are. Like,
I think he's gonna get a good response. He's gonna get a good response.
We're gonna get a good response now. But I'm saying, had you dragged this story out,
if you drag this out, then yes.
More months that wouldn't have been.
If you drag this out, he'd have to fully rely on the Riyadh crowd, the hometown crowd. You see this hometown?
Even though he's not from there.
No, he's not even close to from there.
Yeah, not even close.
No, not even close.
No, he's from Canada. He's from Montreal.
Syria.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, not even close. Not close. No.
Ronnie, nice to meet you. Pleasure. What's your name?
Joe, what's up, man? Playing that?
Joe.
I forgot one thing downstairs.
My bad. The Impractical Jokers compilation I had on. The Impractical Jokers compilation I had on started playing.
I used to watch the Impractical Jokers in the Big 2-6.
I watched the highlights. I watched the highlight compilations. It really sucks. It really sucks.
Not very woke of you.
It sucks. Well,
yo, I had an argument. Side note to all this wrestling stuff. I got an argument with a friend. I'm gonna make fun of you on this podcast in real life. Okay, because I'm right. I had a friend call me and say, "Yo, Darius, if your man wanted to get a BBL, would you let him?" I said, "First of all, man." He said, "Darius, come on." I said, "You're wrong for that. That's one. Two, let them?" Question mark.
Let them.
And he was like, "Yeah, yo, you're gonna let them?" I'm like, I don't control my partner's body. Like, it's not my money and it's not my body. Like, if they want to do it, that's their choice. He said, "But you gonna let them?" I said, "What does that mean? Like, what am I gonna do if they do it? Like, what do you mean by that?" And he didn't say nothing. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Jokic using his warp.
Jokic using his
Jokic using his warp to stop Wemby. That's a good one.
Jokic using his warp to stop Rudy Gobert from blocking a shot.
That's stupid.
Okay, anyways, what was it though?
I I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not gonna. He's like, so you cool with that? I said, I didn't say I was cool with it, but it's not my body. Doesn't matter if I'm cool with it. To which they replied, "That's gay." And I would like to say on this show, it is not gay for me to respect a person's body. I just want to make that clear.
Also,
I think it's
but also, if you're a man, it's already gay.
Yeah, you already put me in a scenario where I was homosexual to begin with. I was no way out of this one. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that.
You can't win. You can't win.
There was no winning. There was no winning in this one.
Yeah, no winning. But back to the topic at hand. Do the triple threat. Do the triple threat at SummerSlam. Do it. It'll be a better match, and you give Sami enough time to do the open challenge gimmick, and also
I'll tell y'all here.
There's a 1 out of 3 chance. There's a 1 out of 3 chance Cody won't win. And continue.
You know how people keep calling Javon Jeff Hardy, and I keep being like they're not the same wrestler at all.
No, they're not.
They just do a lot of flippy stuff. I am worried he will be a Jeff Hardy in the sense of he just never wins anything.
Oh,
they just never give him the due diligence.
He's gonna be Black Dolph Ziggler.
Yes, which means then you're not even.
I don't even know about Dolph Ziggler, honestly.
Because like
I don't think WWE sees Javon Evans like you or me would. You know what I mean?
Which is crazy because it feels like everyone. Okay, this is the difference. I think management doesn't. I think every wrestler and like manager and referee.
Oh, I think every talent. I think every talent sees Javon Evans.
I think the younger guys see it, and by younger guys, I mean guys under the age of 60.
Yes. Like to me, like watching him lose to Jay in that scenario, and then them do the respect gimmick for the 3rd straight time he loses something.
Oh my god, bro!
Is like this feels so. This is gonna. You might have to bleep this. This feels so nigga-ish, bro. This feels exactly. This feels exactly like the Kofi stuff and the Big E stuff, and like it just feels so like, hey, you can't be our top guy, but hey, at least you're one of the good ones. Like I don't know, bro. And maybe I'm wrong.
Wait, are you talking about this type of handshake?
Yes, bro. I'm so sick. I'm so sick of a person I want to win losing, and then them acting like a handshake fixes my issue. Nigga, no, it don't, bruh.
At least I have your respect.
Respect is overrated.
I don't want Jey Uso's respect, bruh.
That's why I support Lyra Valkyria and what she did.
Yeah, fast.
Exactly. Salute.
I would support her anyway because Bird Lady's the greatest of all time.
Which is why
Pam's been holding her back, sadly.
I think the answer is.
But by the way, guys, I just bet all my coins in 8-ball pool, and the guy scratched on the 8-ball. I won. Let's go.
Gambling? The big
no,
I know it's not real.
You know how much I love pool, though. You know how much I love pool.
You do this, Knicks.
Yo,
this nigga was talking about pool the entire Vegas trip. I don't think I've ever told this story, bro.
No, because you weren't on the. Okay. We'll make this a makeshift. Your take on the WrestleMania trip,
nigga, bro. This nigga Kami pulls out a 2-part pool stick when we get to the bar, bro. I'm like, you are a sick nigga, bro. Yeah. This is the. I used to have one of those. I'm about to make fun of you in a way that I know is not true, but that was the most middle class thing I've ever seen you do in my life. That was the most.
Which is very funny because that pool stick was like $70. It's not that expensive.
This nigga's like, all right.
The chalk. Oh, the glove.
No, he has a fingerless glove, bro. He pissed me off.
Okay, I never had the glove. I had the pool cue, but I never had.
You don't need that, bro. You don't need that. Making me mad, bro.
Do I have it with me?
I will tell my part of the story, bro. I'll tell my part now that I'm finally having a chance.
And wait, so, by the way, go ahead.
I don't know if you've heard any of this. I'm going to tell you how I experienced it. Okay. So first of all, I want to make it clear, Kami paid for everything on my trip. That was not the flight there,
92% of everything. 92%.
Basically everything. And then I pay for my own food. Right.
Yeah.
I want to make that clear.
Yeah, I did not know
parking
that.
too. But the whole reason I went was because he was in a place to do that for me. So everything I'm about to say out of pure frustration is not his fault.
Right.
It is his fault for picking the hotel. But everything else, not his fault.
How are you guys supposed to know that?
Okay? So make that clear. Okay? Number two,
yeah.
I had just started a new job like 2 or 3 months in at this point. Right? And I'm burnt. I'm burnt out, bro. Like, because I'm working like a full 40-hour job with it's such like an older place. They still do stuff on paper. I'm trying to get used to stuff like I've never done before. Like, it's just a tough job.
Yeah.
Get the flight over. Fly from Memphis to Houston, and then Houston to Vegas.
Okay.
Right? Now, first of all, first flight, pretty decent, smooth. I don't get flights often. I get really nervous. I'm not really good at handling flights. I got long legs or whatever, but it's cool. Second flight, we're getting off the plane, walking off the plane, and you know how when the flight lands and you have to get off the plane, the front people go first, the middle people go second, the people in the back go last.
Yeah, he told me about
whatever,
this.
Right? Mostly because they're getting their bags. Like, they'll get their bags out, and you have to give space. Everybody do that, right?
Yeah.
I didn't have any bags, so I was like, I might go ahead and scoot ahead a little bit. I'm gonna enough to grab, but I'm not gonna like run nobody over for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Get my bag, walk out of my aisle, start walking forward. White lady, dang near runs me over to get in front of me for no reason. We're not going anywhere. It's a straight line. And then because she did that, now the space that is not wide is small. So she's standing on my heels. I'm on my toes with her hair in my face doing this. And I'm looking to the side and I'm trying not to like be mad.
Right. It's like she probably doesn't see you. Yeah.
And I turn as a dude in the aisle going, I'm like, bruh, come on. Like, come on, bro. That's strike one. Okay. Let's just start there. Now, two, I want to make it clear again. We've never done a full trip with multiple people, me and Kami have. And then the only trip me and Kami have been on together, Kami was at his house, basically. This is where he live at. So he never had to navigate places he does not know. We waited on that rental car for like an hour and a half. Maybe two. Maybe like it was a while. We waited on the bus to get to the rental car place and then the rental car itself.
One of my classmates actually called me about something, about a project we were doing, and I was able to talk to them and not be stressed out about waiting for the bus to the rental car place.
Like, we were there for a minute, bro. A good time. And Vegas is a desert. It's hot out there.
Right.
Like, it's hot. We get our car. The entire time, Jacob, this is not me trying to make fun of Jacob, bro. But Jacob, like, I might go hit the dispensary up first.
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
You do not need to go to the dispensary first, bro.
Don't get me fucking started. Don't get me started.
He's like,
man.
Bro, but I want to get there early. I said, what do you mean early? It's gonna be there when we go.
Get there early.
You don't,
yeah.
He's like, I'll Uber there now and you'll pick me up.
Is there a midnight release?
I don't know if your guys' parents have ever said, like, is it going to grow legs and run away? That's what he thought the dispensary would do.
Gotta get there early. How early?
So I'm on the phone with him arguing
get the locker codes, bro. Get the locker codes.
Like, you don't have to do that. Like, that's unnecessary. Like, that's unnecessary. He's like, bro, like, no, I'll meet y'all. Y'all can pick me up from there. I said, well, why would we pick you up from this? We just pick you up from the airport. You have it right here. He's like, so I'm gonna just sit here and do nothing. I'm like, nigga, yes. What are you talking about?
Yeah. You sit here and do nothing inside with your AC on. You wonder how we're feeling, right?
We go, swing by, pick him up, right? We go to the hotel. Now, I want to make this clear. Again, the wrestling part of all this, amazing. We saw some banger matches. It was a great time. I was exposed to a lot of matches I've never been to before. Kami and Jacob might have thought I had a bad time. Generally, I had a great time.
He got his deathmatch cherry popped.
Don't know why he said it like that.
Oh, you know
so,
why.
I want to make that clear. However, we stayed at, and I'm going to name them specifically because I do not rock with you, and I want you to know that. We stayed at Arizona Charlie's Hotel and Casino.
Boulder.
Pause.
Arizona Charlie's Boulder.
Pause. Now, when Cammy and I looked up the reviews of this place, they were not bad. It was like a 4-star, maybe like a 3.8, but it's also Vegas, and you know what's about that. But you got to remember, what we didn't think about is that the casino's reviews and the hotel reviews are mixed together.
Yeah.
Right.
So all the reviews that are positive are just about the casino, but we're not even recognizing
right. You can tell how mad he is thinking back at it.
So we're just like seeing the hotel part. We get the hotel, bail out the truck. It's not a truck. Bail out the truck, right? We cannot find the front desk because the front desk is a school desk from 1842 in the corner of the back of the dang casino. It's not at the front. It's not at the entrance. It's not in the big building. No, you have to walk through cigar smoke and AI generated like tomfoolery to get to the point where you're supposed to check in the first place. All right, yeah. I'm already stressed out. I'm already confused. I'm already confuzzled. Okay, we walk in there. Cammy does all the check-in stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, Cammy, I want to make sure I get this right. $100 deposit, which I get, but I don't get. I get it because
I get it. I don't get what they did a few days later. We'll get to that in a second.
Right? I get it, but I don't get it. I'm like, well, yeah, people might gamble all their money away, and then got a deposit. Like, you gotta do.
It's for security. Like if you fuck something up in the hotel.
Yeah,
like that makes sense. That's fine.
Yeah, that happens at every hotel.
Excuse me, please. I'm hungry, so you can.
You're good, bro. Do your thing. We'll go up to our room. Knicks.
Oh my God!
We go up to our room, Cammy. We go to our room, Knicks.
Yes, me too.
And I want you to know that the room is supposed to have 2 beds, right? With a comforter, fitted sheet, regular cover, 2 pillows on each bed type of thing, right? Fridge, microwave, shower, couple sets of towels, basic.
Yeah, like fairly standard
hotel stuff, right?
Right.
There's like 2 pillows in the room, max. Period. Not like on each bed there's 2. Max there's 2 pillows in there.
Yeah.
There is only fitted sheets on the bed. There's no comforter. There's no like soft cover. No. It's straight up jail cover. Just white sheet, no decoration, no nothing. Okay?
Jesus.
The fridge is a freezer. How do I know that? Because I put a drink in there and it froze instantaneously.
Yeah, that's a fact.
No gap.
That's a fact.
There was no microwave in there, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like it just wasn't present.
No microwave. Because
there.
remember when I bought a chicken sandwich at night that I said I was going to eat in the morning, and then I was like, went to get it, and I was like, fridge, oh, there's no microwave. So I ate it cold.
I would go to the bathroom. There's 1 set of towels in there. Now, this is what makes me so mad. Nigga, there's supposed to be 2 people in here. At least 2. I'm not saying it's 2. I'm saying you at least know it's 2. It might be 3. It might be a freaky couple of 4. Possible.
And we were so mad that we didn't even know how to get the hot water. It was a stupid way we had to maneuver the thing.
No, hold on.
One of those things you had to like pull out?
Hold on. Let me explain.
Okay, I've seen that before.
There is a sign above the shower. It says something on the lines of left hot, right cold, up on, down off. Something like that.
Okay.
One would assume you would turn the thing up, turn it on, and then left for hot or right for cold or whatever. But no matter what way we turned it, it was always cold. So we just think, of course, hot water's out, bruh. Of course, right? And remember, there's only one set of everything in there.
Cold showers and not taking cold
So there's
showers.
only 1 set of tissues, only like 2 rolls in there. It's only 1 set of it. We're like, bro, what is going on? Cammy, I believe, called the front desk specifically. I believe he did.
It was me. It was my voice.
Some of these details are gonna get a little muddy. I might confuse days for other days, but Cammy calls them, and they're like, Cammy's like, hey, this is how I imagine the conversation went. For the record, I'm not saying this is exactly what was said. Cammy calls, like, hey, we're missing. Can we get some covers? She's like, oh, covers, yeah. Nigga, What's going on? Cameron's like, yeah, can we the covers? They're like, yeah, we'll got you. We're gonna send them to you overnight tonight.
You gotta mention she sounded inconvenienced. She sounded.
She was like,
we were the problem.
Oh, you don't got covers? Keep in mind, the reason we needed covers and pillows, and most of you were looking for the pillows and the towel sets. The covers were like a third thing because I had lost the black paper scissors that we kind of played, so I asked them on the floor the first night, and I was gonna have no covers and no pillows. I was like, bro, I'm old, right? Like I need that.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, we'll bring it over overnight. We're like, what do you mean overnight? Like, what are you talking about? And she's like, well, the custodial, not custodial, like the housekeeping is separate from us. So like, I don't know if they're going to get there sometime between like 7 and 2 a.m.
Right.
What type of hour range is that?
No, yeah.
Who does that?
Because we would be out from 7 to like 11 or 12 a.m. Actually, 7 to 2 we'd be out because we usually got back at 2. So we'd be out the whole time. So one night when she said she was going to bring it in, he had to stay. And
this is exactly my point. So I think we have a conversation. We go to the shows. The last show of the night, I'm super tired. So I feel like I decided to go home to wait on the towels. I'll go home.
I'll say this about Grizz. He saw the schedule. We prepared this for a long time. I still don't think he prepared enough. I was
working. I couldn't do more.
Me and Jacob were discussing this about you. We were talking about you behind your back. We were like,
oh, great.
Yeah. We were like, you did not prepare for this trip at all. No.
Well, I was because I don't know how to. I can't force my sleep schedule to change when I had to wake up.
It doesn't help. It doesn't help that caffeine has no effect on you. That doesn't help either.
Yeah, it does not. And also, it did not help that we were going through so much tomfoolery to begin with. So then I get home. Okay. Also, side note, and I'm going to blame Kami for this. I want to make that clear. Before we even went to the trip, I asked Kami, hey, do we have to pay for parking? And Kami said, no, it's at the Horseshoe. I know a place we can get for free. I said, are you sure? He said, yes. I said, okay, because you're my friend and you're my brother, I will believe you. And I was led astray. Because he did not have that. I don't know what lot he thought it was, but it was not accurate. So we had to go pay parking every time we went. Now keep in mind,
it's so weird because it did say free parking. They either didn't update it or they did it to dupe people. It did say free parking.
Again, Terry paid for everything, and even the parking he paid for most of. I want to make that clear. This is not me saying. This is not me saying he owed me. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I was frustrated already from that.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we do a couple of shows. It's cool. We go eat out that night, like at a little food area part there. I go back home. I go back home before the last show. And I'm laying. I think I'm in the bed. No, I'll sit here and wait.
Is you alone? Is it alone? Okay.
Right. 7 p.m. I don't hear nothing. 8 p.m. I don't hear nothing. 9 p.m. I don't hear nothing. 10 I don't hear nothing. I'm like, taking their sweet time with like 4 things. It's not that many things. 11 I don't hear nothing. 12 I don't hear nothing. 1 I don't hear nothing. 2 Cameron walking in like, damn, you still waiting? I'm like, nigga, yes. I don't have nothing. So now I'm laying on the floor of the hotel room with no cover and no pillow. Just laying there. I'm laying my head on top of my used clothes from the night before. I want you to know that, okay?
Yeah.
So I get no sleep because I'm sleeping on the floor, so there's dust getting in my face because they didn't Swiffer nothing. Okay. So I have to wake up and I have to walk around at night to get. So I don't go to sleep at all that night because I'm still in my head going, I gotta wait on these covers and I gotta wait on these towels. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah. So 4 a.m. I don't hear nothing. 5 I don't hear nothing. 6 I don't hear nothing. 7 I wake up and I go to Denny's.
That
was the day after that. I walked to Denny's, which is in the thing. It's in the thing for the record. I didn't. That's the day after that.
He walked barefoot.
We went as a group the day after that. That day I think I did go by myself.
Yeah.
Right? Is that true? I think it's
You
true.
went one day.
I go, I come back. We're still waiting on it. Now they were going to WrestleCon, and I didn't get a ticket to that because there weren't people I really needed to see.
You should
I'm
have
not a big like meet a wrestler guy unless it's like my favorite person because I don't have much to say to people and I'm very awkward in those scenarios.
He met Jey Uso.
So I'm like, Cammy, listen, I'll wait here until I get the stuff, and then I'll Uber out to y'all once I get it. Like, okay, cool. I think Cammy called them right before, like, hey, we didn't get no cows last night. And she was like,
multiple times.
I forgot to tell you this. I'm so sorry. But she said specifically, we're going to bring it overnight, so you have to be up, because if we knock on your door and you don't answer, we're just going to go back. We're not going to be able to give you anything. I said, you could literally just leave it outside. Like, just put it outside my. You know I need it. There's no getting around this one. It's not like I'm asking you for wine. It's not like I'm asking you for $200. I'm asking you for a set of towels. It's not that big of a deal. But I'm back in the door. It's like 12 p.m.
Or honestly, we know y'all have the master key. Open the door and leave him out there.
Just leave him out there, bro. It's not a big of a deal. One, I don't hear nothing. Two, I don't hear nothing. They're at WrestleCon having a grand old time. Salute to them, right? Shout out my boys, right? I'm home frustrated. I order a pizza. I get the pizza. I'm eating them cool. I go use the restroom. I walk and see the restroom. I use a little bit of toilet paper. I'm gonna go get out. I'm gonna call them and I need some toilet paper. That's whatever. I call them. They don't answer. I call again. I get routed to the housekeeping voicemail, which I didn't know existed. I didn't know we could call for them. Right. So I'm waiting on the voicemail. Click. With no response. I don't hear nothing. I'm like, okay. I'll walk down there to the thing, to the little corner section, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm talking to him. I'm like, hey, Mom, did I tell you, do y'all have any like toilet paper or anything? And she was like, yeah, toilet paper, that's rough.
That's rough.
And I'm like, yeah, it is. Can I have some?
Wait. I didn't know about this. She said that? She said
yes.
That? That's rough.
Like, that's rough, buddy.
Oh man, I would have moved some furniture.
Are you an AI chatbot, nigga? Help me. What's wrong with you?
You don't have.
I'm sorry to hear about that inconvenience. I wish there was some sort of solution for it.
I'm sorry to hear about that inconvenience. Toilet paper is very important to anybody.
She looks at me, she's like,
in any situation.
I'm like, can you do anything? She's like, well, I don't have housekeeping's number,
Why don't you, number one?
And I'm like, didn't you put in for the you're the front? Like, didn't you put in for us to get the thing? She's like, well, yeah, but like it's like you get it, nigga. No, I don't. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I'm confused.
I'm sure you get. I'm sure you haven't
explained. You haven't explained anything. You didn't explain anything. I'm like, hey, I just want to check on the towels and stuff. That's it. She's like, okay, I got you. Give me 1 second. My bad for asking to do your job, ma'am. I apologize. Clicks her pen. She's like,
it felt like it was an Impractical Joker skit. She had an ear.
And she's writing and she's saying it while she's writing it. And this is where I got like extremely angry unnecessarily. She goes, Darius, room 1302, needs toilet paper now! Exclamation point. Nigga, don't call me shitty booty in front of the hoes, bro. Don't do that. Why are you doing that? Why are you making me seem like I'm I have some like deep sickness? That's not what it is, bro. You didn't give me what I needed. What's wrong with you? She's like, okay, I'll make sure to I'll give him a little bump for the towels. It should be there about 7 tonight. I'm like, you said that last night. She's like, well, you know how it is with people, I'm like, thanks.
No,
and I go back upstairs.
No, why don't you tell me how it is with people?
I can't stay there in the cigarette smoke.
Elaborate.
I go up there, update Cammy. He's like, "Oh my god, you're gonna miss this show." I'm like, "Bro, it's whatever. Like, I'll see y'all. I'm gonna tough this out. It's cool because I'm already home. There's no point in me making y'all come back." 5, I don't hear nothing. 6, I don't hear nothing. 7, I don't hear nothing. It's like 7:30. I'm fuming at this point. I hear a knock on the door. I'm like, they're finally here. But it's an aggressive knock. It's not like, hey, how are you? It's like,
hey, come on, answer the door. Let me get out of here.
I'm like, whoa. I open the door and it's a janitor. It's like a janitor dude or like a plumber. It's like, hey, I'm here. Heard your hot water's broken. I'm like, yeah, man, it is. Thanks. Come on in.
Not what I wanted.
Walks in the room, goes in the back. He's back there for a couple minutes. It's like, your water work, bro. I'm like, what you mean? Next. So again, like I said, there's a sign on it. On the door. I mean, on the little thing. It says left hot, right cold, up on, down off. That makes sense?
Yep. Yeah.
And when you just push it up into the right, it'll turn on the water and be cold.
Look at Jeff.
For you to get hot water, you have to pull it, then move it diagonally, and then set it again. What type of mythical Resident Evil puzzle do I have to do to take a shower? That doesn't make sense. And that's not what the sign says. That's not what that means at all. You didn't tell me I had to press R3 on my controller to start the water, nigga. That wasn't a part of the sign.
Do the Konami code.
And he's like, hey, man, it's okay. You know, we all make mistakes. You know, it's cool. I'm like, shut up. Whatever, bro. I'm like, hey, man, do you know when the house is going to be here? He goes, housekeeping. I ain't seen them in months. What?
What?
I didn't know that.
What do you mean? He's like, yeah, it's not our company, so I don't know who those people are, really. I said, man, I'm trying to get a set of towels and like some covers and some pillows because we're missing some. He's like, oh, you need those? Oh, follow me, bro. I got you. I said, can't you bring it out to me? He said, follow me, bro. I got you. I said, okay, bro.
Word.
Now I'm following a nigga I don't know. Downstairs to a janitor's closet. He puts the key in the door. He's like, I didn't even know I had this till last month.
What?
What were you doing since you've been here? How did you not know you had a janitor's closet?
What has he done?
Opens the door, cracks it open.
What does he even do?
A bundle of covers, a bunch of tissue, almost unnecessary amounts of tissue. And then he hands me.
You're just happy to have some.
He hands me he hands me pillows. He hands me the bunch of tissues. And he hands me these what I assume to be covers, tied in a little like thing, a little flat thing. Looks like
what
covers.
You assume to be covers. What you assume to be covers.
I take it upstairs. I put down the covers. I put down the tissue. I take the pillows out. I unwrap the covers. This nigga gave me 40 empty pillowcases. And when I find you, nigga, it's up. When I find you, you should know that's not what that is. That is stupid. Why do you even have 40 tied up like that? Who would need that many at once?
All right, Sal, now give him 40 pillowcases instead.
So then I tell Cameron I got it. I Uber to the show. Now, for all intents and purposes, I want to make this clear. I'm basically going off 2 to 3 days of no sleep, effectively. And I just went through one of the dumbest things I've ever experienced in my life.
Yeah.
Okay?
This explains why you're acting like that.
I get to the show. Okay. We do the show, it's cool, whatever. But I'm kind of like trying to calm down. So I'm not like super locked in.
Yeah.
Because I'm still trying to like not be that angry.
What show was this again? Remind me.
I don't have the thing on me, so I don't remember what. But it was like the night show on Tuesday night.
Tuesday night?
Not Tuesday, whatever the second night is. I think we went Tuesday, so that must have been like Thursday or Wednesday. One of the two. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. We got to the show. Me and Cameron had to go eat. Now, Cammy, I do not want you to say anything for the next 5 to 7 minutes because I need to explain what happened.
Yeah, okay.
Now, the day before this, we ate somewhere. It was like a Turkish
Oh, brother.
spot, something like that. And I got effectively like a shawarma wrap, like a shawarma, not like a burrito, but it didn't have beans in it, but like a shawarma wrap with like chicken and tomato, lettuce, some like tzatziki, some hot sauce and whatever, right? Kami wanted to go. We were trying to figure out what place to eat at. There was a Giordano's, but it was going to take too long because we had a show after that, like an hour. And Giordano's like all deep dishes would take like so long to cook and eat, and you'd be hungry and all that.
Expensive,
right?
Expensive.
The only two restaurants we talked about was one of them was a taco spot, and the other was Dave's Hot Chicken. Now, this is not me saying that I think Dave's Hot Chicken is the greatest food on earth, because it's not. That's not what I'm saying. I've been there before, right? But I didn't want to eat the same food group of what I ate before. Now, I am tired, so I'm not expressing that in the best way possible. I say to Kami, like, I don't really want Mexican food. It's basically the same what I had yesterday. It's like, Turkish food is not Mexican food, Darius. I said, I'm not saying that it's the same thing. I'm saying I would get the same thing from the same place. He's like, Darius, it's not the same. It's a different whole flavor profile. You're stupid for that. I'm like, Kami, it's not that big of a deal. It's you get what I'm saying. Like, you're being obtuse. Why are you being obtuse about it? So I'm like, you know, here's what we'll do. I'll go to Dave's. You go to the taco place. Come to the Dave's after. Right, and we'll meet up. We'll just eat a lot, right? I go to Dave's. I get a chicken sandwich, fries. I get like loaded fries too, right? And a drink. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Kami gets a couple tacos, gets a drink. Loved his food, right? So now this Dave's Hot Chicken is the size of a Starbucks drive-thru. It is very tiny in there. Okay. There's not much room to work around. There's two middle seats, like just two middle tables, and all the rest of the tables are on the wall, effectively. They're like booths on the wall, right? Like they're not. It's not like a restaurant. It's like an express Starbucks, if you will, like an express restaurant.
Right.
I eat almost all my food. I have like 2 bites of a sandwich left and a couple fries. That's it. Right now, I'm working on internally. As a kid, I have a bad relationship with food, especially finishing stuff when I'm past the point of when I need to finish it, when it's already over. Like, I don't need to eat more than that. I'm cool. Right. The entire trip. You good?
Sorry.
Kami does not live his life that way. That's not how he moves. However, my generalized opinion about food is I don't like wasting food. I don't like having a bunch of food and not finishing it. But I also don't like overeating. So if I have a couple bites left, or I have a little bit left, and I know I'm not going to eat it, I'm wasting it by taking it home and just not eating it, because I know I'm not going to. So I'll just throw it away there and not worry about it, right? Not a big deal. Kami's like, oh, I'm done, man. I'm like, yeah, I'm done too. Then Kami goes, but your food's still there, bro. Like, you're not done. I said, well, I am done. Like, I finished it. He's like, it's not finished. There's a lot of food left. I'm like, Kami, it's like 8 fries and 2 bites of a sandwich, bro. Like, it's done. He's like, that's wasteful, bro. You got to eat that. I'm like, Kami, I'm done, but I don't want to eat. I'm full. He like, but that's wasteful. Like, you know, someone else can have that. Then you give it to a homeless guy or something. I'm like, I'm not giving no homeless nigga a hot chicken, 2 bites of a hot chicken sandwich and 8 fries, Kami. Now, keep in mind,
a hot chicken sandwich with no bev.
With no beverage. I'm already angry, right? I'm already mad once again. I'm already mad. Doesn't matter. I'm already angry.
Now they'll be homeless and thirsty.
I'm already angry, right? And remember, the Dave & Buster's is small. Kami has a bad habit. If you've ever been somewhere with Kami, and this is not me hating on Kami, this is me telling the God honest truth. Kami has a habit of being loud generally. He's just a generally loud person. So he's effectively, without realizing it, screaming at me at this Dave's Hot Chicken. You're not gonna finish your food, bro? And I'm like,
yep.
Kami, you're being loud, bro. Like, you don't gotta like, bro, just like, I'm just gonna throw it away, bro. Like, it's cool, I'm done. He's like, bro, you like, give it to me, I'm gonna eat it.
I would have.
Now, this is where I will take my fault. Okay. I, as a rational-minded person today, would have just given Kami the food to end the argument.
Yeah.
I said, Nigga, you didn't want Dave's hot chicken when we were trying to pick places before now. Well, you're not gonna eat it now.
This is stupid. This is
I said, why would I give it to you?
He's like,
Darius.
Yeah, literally stay on that side.
He's like, Darius, I would just eat it. I don't want you to waste it. I said, there's food, there's Jack in the Box on the table that we ain't eating either, that y'all got that isn't eating. You didn't eat that either. Why am I gonna believe that you're gonna eat this now?
It's not Jack in the Box. When the fuck did we eat Jack in the Box?
You don't remember when it was like late at night. It wasn't with me, it was just you and Jacob, I think.
Oh yeah.
I stand up to go throw my food away. And this is why I will give Kami, this is his fault. Kami blocks my path to the trash can. I go, Kami, move. I'm trying to throw the food away. He's like, Darius, you being wasteful, bro. Like a home person can eat that. Like someone's hungry right now. I said, nigga, this 2 bites of a Dave's Reaper chicken sandwich is not what a homeless man needs, bro. He's like, how would you know that? I said, this is virtue signaling. I've never seen you do this in your life. I've never seen you give food to a homeless nigga after you ate it, bro. You've never done this to me. I've never had this argument with you. What's going on right now?
Because I usually just take it home and just save it for later.
Now we're at the point where we're having a real argument. But remember, the restaurant is small, so we're taking up the entire center of the restaurant by just having this conversation.
Goes until we go downstairs, and
I go, you know what, bruh? I don't gotta throw it away over there. I turn around, I'm gonna go throw it away outside. I turn around, walk away, thinking that's gonna be it. Kami follows me outside, continuing to say, bro, don't throw it away, bro. I'm like, Kami, leave me alone, bro. Like, bro, you making me mad, bro. You got me arguing over a chicken sandwich in a restaurant in Vegas at 12 a.m., bro. You making me mad. We get outside. Kami, I don't know if you remember this. We get outside. I don't know if this advertising works, but on every corner of that dang street is a nigga advertising a free strip club and free drinks.
And a free limo ride.
And let me tell you something. If a nigga offers you a free limo ride with free strippers and free drinks, you should not be in there. You're getting kidnapped, nigga. You're not making it home.
Where the girls
and
at?
The women that
where the girls at?
And the women that are in there are not good. You don't want those. That's not what you want, bro.
So where the girls at?
We're having this argument, and niggas are interrupting us to try to get us to buy. Like they're doing, like I'll be like, Cameron, like, bro, like
they put it in front of us.
I don't need to eat that. And he's like, you know what you should eat? Free ticket. And we keep telling them niggas, no, bro, we don't want that. Here. And like there's like one on the bottom of the escalator, one on the top, and then one on like the little elevator thing. And they're like in hives. And it's just making me more mad. I'm just more frustrated. I told Cam, you know what, man? I'm gonna go home because I'm obviously tired. I just need to go home, sleep in the bed like I was supposed to, and just rest. And I'll probably feel a lot better, and I'll be less irritable. In the morning.
He did. And
he's like,
point,
word.
I also in my hand I had a signed picture of MXM Mesa Mansour that he signed. And I was gonna ask Grizz. He was really irritable at that time. I asked him, "Yo, could you take this with you and just put it on the table or something?" He's like, "Fine, I guess, whatever."
I was mad, bro. I'm pissed off. You gotta understand, bro. I'm really mad.
This was before the argument. This was before the argument too.
I was already. I'm saying I was not in a good place. I was already angry.
He was just irritable, and this is a fact because later on when I asked him to bring stuff, he was fine with it. But yeah. But after we had this argument, and he was like, "Yeah, I threw it away, whatever." I literally, instead of giving him the paper, I took it. I took the paper with me, and I just power walked right back to the collective. I've never done that before. I've never walked away from an argument.
We had it was one of them arguments where I was real like, bro, I'm really pissed off. Like I'm really frustrated.
I've never walked away from an argument before. Like I walked away like how Cody walks away from stuff.
And
like
keep in mind, again, Knicks, we still disagree on that now. To be clear.
The argument never disagrees with you. Jacob disagrees
with me, and he's wrong too. But that's not the point.
Yeah.
I ordered my Uber. I'm going to go home. The Uber takes 20 to 15 minutes to get there. Like this Uber taking a minute. Uber pulls up. I get in the car. It's an older lady. And she starts to drive, and she does one circle, and then two, and then three, and on the fourth one in my head, I go, "Yep, I'm getting kidnapped. This is it." I had this argument with Cammy, and now I'm about to die. I text Cammy. I think I text Cammy like, "Bro, I think I'm hoed, bro."
And at this point, like, what? And at this, no, I don't think I responded to you for a while because I literally looked at your message. I was like, nope, not now.
Bro, I'm in the car with this lady. Fifth circle. I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna drive me to my doom and my untimely demise, bro. I'm so hoed. I just got bad karma off an argument, and now I'm about to die for it. This is crazy.
That's what happens when you don't.
The sixth circle, she turns, and she's driving. You know, she's driving, and she turns around. She goes, "How you doing, Darius?" Now, keep in mind, of course, my name's on the lift order.
Right.
I don't remember.
You don't realize that after.
Yeah. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Oh my God.
Buckle up, Teddy. Buckle up, Teddy.
I'm texting Cammy like, bro, I'm in real trouble, bro.
And the whole time, I'm just picking up my phone and putting it back down because I'm not dealing with him right now.
I'm in the car. It's the sixth turn. She's driving. Then she turns around. She goes, "You want to hear a fun fact?" I'm like,
oh
no. In my head, I'm going, listen, she knows your name. She asked me where I'm from first, and I'm like, I can lie, but she knows my name already. She must know where I'm from. I must give her Memphis. I gotta be honest. Maybe if I'm truthful, I won't get all my fingers cut off. It'll just be two of them.
You'll get Messiah. You'll get Messiah.
I'm like, I'm Memphis. She's like, oh, okay. You want to hear a fun fact, Darius? I'm like, oh my God.
It's still referring to you by name.
I'm like, here's the thing. I don't want to hear a fun fact. I am irritable. I'm frustrated. But if I say no, it might be my final decision made on this earth.
You want to hear a fun fact, Darius?
I have to say yes.
1523 Hunter Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee.
I say, yeah. She goes, this isn't actually Vegas for real. I'm like, what do you mean by that? She's like, well, back in the 80s, you know, all the people that wanted to make new casinos had to pay taxes on the actual Vegas Strip.
And then at that point, you were like, okay.
Technically, this is like Los Suertos or some other city like that. I don't know what.
She's right, actually. She's right.
Where they actually don't have to pay taxes on the property, so it's way cheaper. That's why all the big companies come here, because it's easier to get property. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty interesting. That's pretty cool, man. She's like, yeah, it is. Seventh turn in the circle. I'm like, oh, great heavens. Like, oh, great heavens. This seventh circle, she then turns right, and she drives by a statue, and she says, you want to hear a fun fact about that statue? And I'm like, well, yeah, you know, I'm interested. She's like, swear to divorce my second husband.
Oh.
I'm like, no.
Now you have a choice. Either be my third or be that statue.
I'm like, no, I'm gonna die. I think I texted Kevin, I love you, bro.
and Knicks looked at the opened my phone, right back down. I was still pissed at him.
She drives me back.
At this point, I was seeing what I was showing Jacob what you texted me, and Jacob was like, "Put it down."
I was in real life distress. I really thought I was gonna die, like for real.
Yeah.
She started driving me back home, and I think you looked at the text maybe halfway through the Uber to the end and finally responded.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, let me not be a complete dick about this.
And I was like, bro, this girl creepy, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro. Like, she dropped me off at the hotel, and she turns around, and she's like, hey, stay safe out here. You never know who's out there. I'm like, I will. She drives off. I walk 2 whole circles around the property before I go back inside. I cannot trust nothing, bro.
Were you marking your territory? Why'd you go through 2 whole circles,
bro? Because I was like, I didn't want them to be able to follow me. I didn't want them to know where I was living at. I walk in the hotel, lay in the bed, bro. Knocked down immediately, bro. Slumped immediately.
And that was the best sleep you got.
I slept wonderful. You don't sleep that good until you sleep on the floor, nigga. You don't understand how much a bed is big until you sleep on the dang floor, man.
Yeah, facts.
I wake up the next morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
And Cameron went and got, like, I guess I gave him covers. Like I wasn't there for that.
Yeah, me and Jacob actually went to the receptionist. Also, he kept telling us, "Don't go there, don't start a scene, don't do any of this." And I'm like, "No, absolutely not. I'm going there. I'm getting my covers. I don't care." And then
which for the record was because I went and she didn't do anything.
Yeah. And then you were like, "No, dude, just buy covers from like the Walmart or whatever nearby. It's fine. Just don't cause a scene. They're gonna get mad." I'm like, I don't care. I'm in the right in this scenario, and I'm not going to stop just because they don't want me to keep going. And
this is also one of those key me and Cammy disagreements in terms of like ideology. For me,
I'm gonna say this right now. I have bigger balls than he does.
He does, yes.
Yeah.
Like for me, I prefer way more not to cause a scene on anything. Maybe because I'm Black living in Tennessee.
I think you said you said that like at some point with the receptionist, I don't want to cause a scene because then I'll be angry, aggressive Black man.
Yeah, because I'm a big dude. Like I might look, and I'm irritable and already tired. I look tired. I look irritable already. Yeah. So like I'm like, if I cause a scene, they might shoot me and not ask questions like that.
Do I have to censor that?
I don't think so.
Shoot, I mean, maybe. I don't think so.
Well, the Nerf gun.
They're gonna unalive you with their pew-pews. They're gonna unalive you with their pew-pews.
Pew-pews sound like they... Okay. So, I wake up next morning, right? I'm kind of back to normal. I tell Jacob what happened last night because I believe I'm in the right, which I am.
And he did not agree.
He's like, "You wasted food, bro? That's crazy."
Yeah.
I said, "Your food's on the table in the corner right now. What are we talking? You didn't eat that today." He's like, "Bro, I would have anything like if I just got high before it." I'm like, "Bro, Jacob."
He's right.
I'm like, "Bro, Jacob, like, why you? Come on." He's a weed giving, bro.
Let me say this. Let me say this. Being raised the way I did, I was literally told, "Do not waste food. Whatever you do, don't waste food." And
we both were told that.
My friends made fun of me for this, where they're like, you always order a bunch of food and then you never eat it. You always save it for the motel. That's literally like a gimmick that my friends have with me. You're like, "Oh, you're gonna save it for the motel, even when we're in a different state." But I always eat it. I don't let the food go to waste. I always eat the food, and if I can't eat it, I freeze it. Right? If I can't eat it, like if I can't eat bread, this much bread in that time, I freeze the bread. Right? So that was just me and like my maternal instincts kicking in, being like,
that's his ideology. That's cool.
It's my
issue in the scenario. I have no issue with that ideology. My issue is that, nigga, this is my food. If I buy a burger and I decide to throw that out the window, while it is wrong to do, that is my decision to make. And what Cammy was doing in that moment to me was taking the decision away from me when I'm already frustrated.
You treated me like the colonizer.
Creating a scene within that.
You treated me like the colonizer.
You colonized my Dave's Hot Chicken experience, and I did not appreciate that.
Experience. Which so funny. What's so funny?
For the record, the food was mid. It wasn't like great.
I was looking at my reels yesterday, and I saw a reel that this guy liked. It was like Dave's Hot Chicken fans getting ready to show you the most mediocre experience ever. I saw that, and you know what I did? I was like, no. I looked at it. I was like,
when I saw it, I laughed and liked it because I said, "I bet Cammy's gonna see it's gonna be really funny."
And I did see it. And I did see it. I literally
next day hit,
my phone off.
And I think this is the first night of WrestleMania. I want to say this is, and we're supposed to go to a watch party at this bar. That I think
my God, this shit sucks. We were united in this.
I think Jacob found it.
Yeah,
now,
it was.
keep in mind,
It was a bar with like wrestling going on in the back.
we weren't that interested in the first night anyway, but we're like, it is WrestleMania weekend. We're gonna the shows aren't gonna conflict with the times.
It was government mandated. Government mandated WrestleMania.
Yeah,
we gotta go. Go, man. Let's try it. Not only was the first night of WrestleMania one of the worst shows I've ever seen in my whole life, like from like a start to finish.
It was.
But that bar,
the bar was ass. The bar was
bar
ass.
sucked. Keep in mind, I'm not about to drink. We don't drink.
So like, we don't drink.
We're not really drink. Like I socially, but like not really. Like I just don't.
I've never had one and never
Jacob rocked with the drinks and rocked with the place.
Wait. Do you remember when I tried to go to the bathroom? There was no toilet paper. Number one, and I had to take a shit too. I had to take a shit, and I was like, I was shuffling. I wasn't walking. I was shuffling. I was like OG after he hit those 2 threes. Yeah. I was shuffling, and then I walked up to you. We were sitting down. We were leaning like Jimmy Butler in the finals. We were leaning on the table. Jacob comes in with this glass. He's like, "This place is fucking awesome, man."
The place rocks.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, bro. So keep in mind, I'm saying a lot of negative stuff about Jacob. This is not negative about him, by the way. For the record, I want to say clear.
He's just a different type of person than we are. He's just a different type of person than we are. Like, I'll say this: Grizz is here. I'm here. Jacob's all the way up there. Yeah, yeah. Which, absolutely.
So me and Cameron had to go to Jollibee because I was like,
no. We told Jacob. Is it alright if we leave? Like, I know, like, you know, you want to be here. He's like, yeah, it's fine. I'll walk the script. We'll go, right?
Yeah.
So me and him, we go to Jollibee. The food was amazing, man.
Jollibee food is delicious. It's good price. It's delicious. Jollibee. I was telling him, I lived in LA for 4 months. Jollibee is my favorite chicken place by far. And it's not close.
Yeah, 100%.
If a Jollibee's in the area, I'm picking it 10 times out of 10. Like there's no.
And I've only been once.
And it was delicious. And we're also in like this like Asian mart thing.
Oh yeah.
Where like we start. They can't see it, but it's him holding a picture of a fish.
Yeah,
it's him holding a fish.
Not a picture of
but
a
like
fish.
We're walking around the mart. We're walking around this mart. It's really cool. And also we're watching night one on his phone. And again, it's bad match after bad match.
He's holding it for me. I'm like, wait, don't angle it like that. Wait, hold on. Do that.
This match sucks, bro.
It was terrible. Every match was bad.
Every match was garbage, bro. We walk on the market. We decided to go back to the hotel to finish the show.
Do you remember, like, when I started getting in the car to go out? There was a shoe place, remember? There was a shoe place there. And I was like, oh, yeah, I was going to buy you guys shoes because that wasn't something I was going to do. I was going to buy you guys shoes. Then it was closed fully. And then...
Forever, for the record.
Forever. The lights were open. But it was closed forever.
The door was unlocked. They're like, no, we're done.
No. They gave me a bunch of flyers. They gave me a bunch of flyers to hand out for the new location. And Grizz was like, what are you going to do with them? Don't throw them away. So I put flyers on everybody's car. and
free promotion.
And I was like, I told Grizz, make sure nobody sees me doing this.
I was like, what am I supposed to do? Stand in front of them, what I'm supposed to do is make them stop seeing you, bro.
Just
like we don't match out here. So
yeah, do that.
So we go back home to watch the last match. Which is the hotel. To watch the Cody Roman match. Midway during
the drive back from Jollibee to the hotel, Jelly Roll puts Pat McAfee through a table. And I think I like almost like lost control of the wheel because of how hard I was laughing, remember?
Like Kami was laughing at how garbage it was, and I'm just sitting there shaking my head because I'm thinking in the back of my head, like, bro, this sucks.
Yeah. And the match wasn't even that bad. Is the thing. The match wasn't bad after. It was okay.
We get back home. We rush inside to watch the rest of the match. And if you remember the finish, Cody wins. Because Pat McAfee runs in, does a regular count, not a fast count.
Yeah.
And Cody kicks out. So Randy Orton RKO's him. I'm like, oh, I guess he's like pseudo face. Like, we got the little turn. Okay, well, cool. Now we can get the Crossroads, Cody Rhodes wins. And me and Cammy just look at each other like, oh.
I literally said Randy attacked him after the match, and the show ended with Randy holding the title and standing on top, which he hasn't returned, by the way.
Which we saw. Like, oh, I guess that's decent. That was a decent match, and then he does that right after. And we're like, what? What is someone gonna come out after this? And then the show fades out.
This feels like a Raw 1000 ending. Yeah.
And the show just faded out, and me and Cammy looked at each other. And in the back of my head, I thought, man. That was the best pay-per-view I've ever watched in my whole life. Like, this was garbage. Like,
and
this was real trash.
It was only half a pay-per-view.
This was mostly ads, and it was garbage. Like, this is terrible.
Not even ads. Not even ads. No, not even ads.
Commercial break. We'll be right
back.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, we ended up driving back out to go to another show, right?
Another show. Yeah, we played pool.
Which is when the pool happened. Which, for the record, I want to say something. First of all, the entire trip, Cammy did not have his actual driver's license. He had a paper.
A paper. Yeah.
That constituted his driving license. Yeah. Every time we went to, we had to age verify. He'd have to take out a piece of paper and show it to them, which seemed bogus as possible.
Hold on.
So we go to the bar to play pool. We get there, we walk in, we're like, hey, you want to play pool? We have to prove that we're 21. I take out my ID, hand it to him, whatever. He takes out his ID, but because it's paper, he cannot use it. He needs his actual ID.
Which I think
is dumb. We then have to
I think is dumb.
Back to the hotel to get his ID and then come back to the pool place. I believe.
The thing with the ID is, I did have it, but if you look at the back, there's a whole X around it because I had gotten it updated at the time, and my new one didn't show up. So I didn't want them to. And I gave them the paper ID at the rental car place, and they were fine with it. I didn't want to show them this, and they'd be like, "Oh, wait, are you like wanted for something?" I didn't want that to happen. Yeah. So I feel like, and also, I don't look like this anymore. So I don't look like that anymore. So that's a completely different.
We play pool. I think Cammy wins 2 out of the 3. I want to say
I won 3 out of 5.
But it was like something like you won most, but I won some games.
Yeah, I won.
Also during that, I want to add this too. I decided to get a Polish sausage from the bar thing
with cash.
With cash. That Polish sausage was one of the spiciest things I've ever eaten in my whole life. It was delectable. Do not get this twisted as me saying it was bad. In fact, if I ever end up back there, I will go there again. However, the entirety of the last 3 games, I was dying. Mm-hmm. I was like eating ice cubes and trying to really hold it together because I think I won 2 games straight. I think I won. I was up 2-0.
I won 1. I won 1. You won the next 2, and then I won the next 2.
So I'm feeling good. Then I eat that Polish sausage, and I'm fighting through it to keep eating it. And then I spill my ice, so now I have no ice.
And he spilled it right in front of everybody too.
And I'm like, oh my God, bro. I'm like, bro, no way. And I'm trying to sweep it up without them realizing why it's so wet over there. Like I don't know. We finished, I lose, whatever. But by the way, to me that means Cammy not that good at pool. Because if I can beat you twice, you must not be that good.
I've gotten way better since.
That's what he said the first time. Anyway. We go to the show.
You have to realize before this, I was just throwing shit.
If I'm not mistaken, is this the Immortal Cluster?
Yeah, the clusterfuck.
Now, let me be clear about something.
Now the original thing I was going to do. Listen, the original thing I was going to do is me and Jacob agreed we weren't going to tell him what it was. We were just going to tell him that, it's a Royal Rumble. It'll be over. It's a Royal Rumble. However long the Royal Rumble goes, right? But then that previous night and the incident at Dave's Hot Chicken happens, and I'm like, okay, no, we have to tell him. He might attack us
during the show. Yeah.
And I would have because that was too long.
Yeah. So we told him before. I was like, if you want to stay at home, stay in the hotel. You can stay at the hotel. Go get an Uber right now. I'm giving you a warning. And he's like, no, I'll stay. I'll tough it through.
Because it was the last show of the weekend, I believe. It was like the last show we were gonna go to. And I was like, I want to go. I want to like experience this with my friends.
Effie's big.
Yeah, but I didn't go to the last show, right?
Oh yeah, you did.
We didn't know if we were gonna go to that because it was gonna be in the morning. We didn't know. Yeah. So I was like, well, you were gonna go and Jay was gonna, but I wasn't, or something like that.
Which
and I
was
was
stupid.
like, because I was whatever. I'm like, I'm gonna go. I'll figure it out. The trip has been so stressful, and it's been great wrestling. It's been a good time. Okay, I want to make this clear. Every wrestler that performed in the Immortal Cluster, I want to say I appreciate you performing. A lot of them ended up walking behind me, like while they were leaving, and, like, coming in. And it was shout out to Sean Ross, right? Like it was a cool experience. When it is 3.5 hours into this match, and I saw 3 inflatable dinosaurs walk out that goddamn curtain, I audibly said, "I'm gonna die here." Like
you gotta forget. You forget every 10 minutes I would do the walk around. You know, I used to do it at the show all the time, and then I'd randomly show up behind you, just put my arms around your neck, and every time you'd be like, "Look,"
because I was, bro. Like, and there are points in the match where it's real wrestling. It's like Shotzi, I think won. Salute. And there were like really cool wrestlers that I hadn't seen in a minute, like the wrestlers from the previous shows that I'm seeing.
Well, what then it'd be like, what did you think of CPA? The guy with the suit takes it off. There's another suit underneath. He takes it off. There's another.
There's like a section where like a dude comes out wearing 8 suits, or like we're doing the sleepy gimmick. Oh, there's a nigga that was in my section, and there's a wrestler whose whole thing's like they had to stay asleep, so he's trying to be kind of quiet. But no, Sleepy Ed is trying to the crowd thing. This nigga won't stop yelling.
Are you about to say what I think you're about to say? And then he's sleeping, and then he starts booing. What are you doing, man?
And he starts booing right beside me. Like I'm on the bleachers right here. His group is right here, and they're like yelling and booing during when we're trying to tell him to shut up. And I'm like,
he should have,
bro. Like, why are you doing this to me, bro? Like, why are they?
Also, Grizz, do you agree that's stupid? You're going to a show called The Clusterfuck.
Yeah, that's stupid. Like you being dumb. Like, and they're doing it to ruin everyone else's experience, bro. They're trying to it's not like you not cool because you booed Sleepy Ed, nigga. Like you're not getting no hose off this, bro. You're not getting nothing.
They're trying to be the smart ass.
This isn't real wrestling.
Okay, question.
Shut up,
Question. So, boo Sleepy Ed daughter or grab his dick and twist his son?
Yeah, reroll.
Send the video.
Send the video.
So, and here's the thing: how the cluster went was it would be like 15-20 minutes of real wrestling, then 10 minutes of a comedy bit, and then 15 minutes of real wrestling, and then like 20 minutes of a comedy bit. But every like 30 minutes, I'm like, oh, I'm tired. And then they would do something that I thought was hilarious. Like they do something that I thought was so funny, unnecessarily so. Or I'd be like, oh, this is kind of heat, and then another bit would start and be like, oh, good gracious. It was so long, and we completed it. The match ended. Shotzi won.
The match ending.
Salute. My thing was great. It was a great match. Now, can I tell you what happened? No.
It should have been Man Like Doris.
Because I don't remember. But it was a great match. When I'm tired as mess, bro. Super tired. Now, you might think this story is about to end. Because I'm at WrestleMania Night 2. And I'm only 2/3 of the way through. Because something important is going to come up later. We go to the breakfast spot that was delectable. That restaurant was magnificent, and we should have went the day before. It was great.
All right, let me say something else also. The 2 days before this, we went to Denny's. We drove out to Denny's, even though there was a Denny's in our literally in our casino place. When we're at the Denny's, I told Grizz, man, we should have went to that other restaurant. It's called Blueberry Hill. And Grizz is like, you know, why don't we go now? You know, we might as well. And I'm like, oh, you should have told me that before. I thought we had a time crunch. We were all scrambled.
But we were already gonna sit inside the restaurant and like wait and eat in. I was like, well, it's right here.
I wish you told me that before.
But I didn't know I didn't know where it was. Like how you only reminded me of it when we were there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But
we go to Blueberry Hill.
The Blueberry Hill
great restaurant. And we're watching Summer WrestleMania at this restaurant.
Shout out to him ordering
I think
biscuits.
the U.S. title match happens there.
Yeah.
Now this is where I will blame me. Okay. I didn't eat that much the day before, and I thought I was way hungrier than I actually was. When I ordered, what did I order?
You ordered, Jacob ordered pork chop.
Well, I know that, but I'm remember what I got. I got so much more. Like the food was so much bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I got a hash brown, like an egg bowl or something. It was something like that, with a pancake on the side. And the pancake was a stack, not one, and the food was huge. So I ordered sausage, gravy, and biscuits because I thought I wasn't gonna have enough food.
He didn't even touch it.
I didn't even touch it. That is me. That is wasteful. That is me. I want to make that clear for the fans. That's on me.
And at that point, I was like, all right, nope, not doing this. Just send it back. And let's just move on. Also, I kept on fucking bumping into the divider next to where we were sitting, and you guys kept on laughing at me because I did it like 5 different times.
Yes, because Cammy, like he doesn't like shrink himself, which is something I really appreciate about Cammy. But because of that, he's like doing stuff. And remember, it's like a restaurant with some old people and like people kind of like they're having breakfast with their granddaughter. And he's like, "Oh, Devon Evans!" I'm like, Cammy.
Was it? Cammy. No, it was less "Oh, Javon Evans" and more like "Oh, waiter."
Oh, he's trying to get the waiter. He kept like reaching over the thing where there's people sitting right there across the divider. I'm like, Cammy, stop.
I thought the divider was solid. Every time I touched it, it kept rattling, and I was like, "Oh."
It kept and me and Jay just keep laughing because we're like, this nigga is so stupid. We go to WrestleMania night 2, main event. We go to the bar.
WrestleMania night 2.
We go. Yes, we do. We watch. Oh, you know what I'm saying. We watch WrestleMania night 2. We go to the bar.
We didn't drink. We drank water.
We didn't. We just went. We went to a place which is one of those kind of restaurant bars where like their game is like getting pretty blonde women to like.
Only like 2 of them were blonde. Only like 2 of them were blonde. It's stupid. Why are you not sticking to the gimmick?
We're there just to watch the show, and that's it. And me and Cameron don't really drink. We just ate, so we don't really have like.
Really?
We're not hungry.
I don't drink at all.
I said yeah, that's true. But I'm just saying, like, you don't drink at all. I only drink like once a year, probably less than that because I just don't. Jacob is like, oh, actually, I'll have your mojito, please. I'm like,
and then he kept drinking. He kept drinking.
And they keep coming back every 5 to 10 minutes, being like, you need anything? And we're like, no.
I just need a water.
I'm cool with the water.
I just need a water.
We're watching Punk versus Roman. Now, I want to preface this by saying
the whole bar.
Punk is Cammy's guy, and the whole bar is locked in on this match. Okay, Punk is Cammy's guy,
and the whole bar is Roman fans. The whole bar is Roman fans.
Now, the whole bar, and on top of this, and Cammy might not remember this, but this is why I was being so reserved. Is right behind where Cammy and Jacob are sitting is a Samoan family.
Yeah,
right behind him.
Yeah,
and
man.
He is saying stuff that if you're not part of wrestling, it sounds ridiculous.
Get out of my company.
It's like, get these Samoans out my company.
Okay, I never said that. I never said that. No.
But he was saying stuff
but he was saying. I said, get him out of my company. Get him out of my company.
But he's saying stuff like that.
Get that thing out of my company.
But he's saying stuff in reference to the fact that he is Roman Reigns.
Right.
So he's bringing up like the Samoanness. like Samoan mind control type of thing. But he's doing it right. First of all, loudly. He's the loudest person in the bar. I want to make that clear. And it's really loud in there, right? In front of a Samoan family who is large.
By the way. You should have told me, by the way.
But come on, but this is his moment. This is his goat coming out to his old theme. Kami's in there crying, salute. This is his stuff. But I don't want to take that moment away from him by being like a Debbie Downer. But I'm also like, we got to get out of the bar if something happens. The match, it's a great match. Wonderful. Absolutely stunning match. Maybe a little long.
Wish it was a bit longer.
I think it was maybe a little long, but it was like a stunningly good match with a really good finish. And you would have thought that when the finish happened, Kami died on the spot.
No, I started laughing. Get pinned. I started laughing.
He's like, but first he's like, no, which is funny.
And then me and Jacob looked at each other and we started laughing.
Was it the part when Punk collapsed?
The Mox shit, the Mox gimmick. I saw that, I was like, no! And then after the pinfall, I looked at Jacob and we started laughing.
But then he starts being like, I have to watch the we with this guy at the head again. And I'm like, hey, Kami, we can go now. And we can go. He's like, yeah, but like, this fiend. He didn't say fiend. Something like that. I'm not saying he said fiend. I want to make that clear. But it's something with an undertone. I can't figure out what the word was.
This derelict.
This guy.
I just called him a motherfucker. I think that's what I did.
This mother, bro. This and I'm like, bro, we gotta. I'm like, hey man, like we can, like we done. Like check, please. Hey, we gotta get out of there. We go to we leave. And the entire time me and Kami are basically arguing about Roman being champion.
Not even arguing.
Like a pseudo argument.
Just talking.
Just like being mad about it generally. We get into the car. And Kami has to drop us off at the airport. I wasn't because I didn't like it. But I was also like, whatever. Like, I'm not surprised.
I got over it pretty fast.
But Kami was like, he's rooting for his guy, so he is emotionally invested in the finish. Therefore, when he does not succeed, he is emotionally let down. Right? That makes sense. Yeah. But when he's in the car, he's quiet as heck. He's like, this guy. Just really humorous to me. Also, he's having to like take us back to the airport, and like it's a really tight squeeze. This is the last part of the story. And I need this to be said. Kami drops us off. Has to pee, goes pee, whatever. Drops off. Or we all make it on time. We're good. Make it to our gates or whatever. I'm like, no, I'm gonna grab me some Chili's before I go on the airplane. You weren't there for this because you weren't in the airport.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think I have gotten a chance to tell you this.
No.
I go to the airport. Now the airport is just a go Chili's. It's like a little Chili's to go area. And then in the middle of it's like a little bar Chili's.
Like a normal airport. Yeah.
Right. The airport at Chili's.
I go sit down. I've never heard I'm so tired and kind of frustrated. And I have a long flight / morning ahead of me. I go like straight back into work when I get back. I'm like, I'm gonna have me an Angry Orchard, bro. Salute.
What is that?
I get an Angry Orchard.
That's like an apple hard cider.
It's like the weakest cider possible. But like for me, it's like
sounds like a drink.
So yeah. So I order that. I get like a triple dipper or something like that. And there's a white lady beside me, older white lady, and she's like on the phone, wine drunk, pissed. Pissed
wine drunk.
And I know she's wine drunk because she's speaking black, but I can clearly hear that you're not black enough to say these words.
I'm
not saying she's specifically.
I hear my people.
I hear my people, but I cannot see them. Like I can't see them. Like something's off. Like now keep in mind, I've had a bunch of things happen to me this trip that are stupid and annoying and unbelievable. I just want to eat this food and go. Now, how do you bring it out? They bring it out to go plate and put it on your table and then remove the top for you. Yep. So you can see it and then give you the top separately.
Yep, that's what they do to me. Yep.
Her food come out, she starts eating. I'm like, cool. I'm watching YouTube about WrestleMania, whatever. My waiter comes to me, puts the plate down, opens it as soon as, or not opens it, he puts the plate down and moves his hands. As soon as he does, she throws up on my food immediately, like no hesitation. Straight up does it.
Why did you just now mention this?
Because I was waiting for the episode, but it never happened, so I forgot to tell you.
God.
I was sitting at the bar.
Did you get a refund? Did you get anything?
And I'm staring at the plate.
With the throw up on it.
And I turn and look at her, and she's like punched over going, I'm sorry.
No, fuck
and
you.
I'm like, I look back at my plate, and I look up at the waiter, and the waiter's looking at me like, and I stare, and my hands are shaking, and I'm like, it's fine.
Leo
and then
Rush.
I turn, and she's gone.
So did you get your money back, or did you get more food? Did you get anything?
They brought me a redo of my food. Like they cleaned the front of me. Okay. They brought me. Shout out that bartender. Salute to you, bro. Bro. I was pissed.
I will say, you guys were kind of getting at me a little bit because I was like, oh, I might want to go. Like, after I dropped you guys, I think I told you guys, I'm going to drop you guys off right now because I kind of needed to be alone. And that wasn't just because of the wrestling thing. Like, I was actually being serious. Like I was graduating, you need to be alone, and I was like, what am I going to do after, So I went.
You just stopped to think,
So I went to go, and then I was thinking maybe I'll just go play pool just by myself a little bit, go to the same place. Called a bunch of pool places, they weren't open or they were occupied. So I called my guy Adrian, Adrian and Cal, Slump Friends, and I was like, hey, you guys heading back to the airport? I can drop you guys off. And they were like, yeah, we are. We'll let you know when you can come by. So I went and picked them up, and I'm very glad I did because it's going to be a bit heavy topic for me, but rest in peace to Jordan Saint, man. Rest in peace to Jordan Saint. I'm very glad I went and I picked him up and I actually got to meet him because I actually didn't know, but he followed me on Twitter before I met him. I guess he just saw my tweets and decided to follow me. We were mutuals. And I remember he greeted me like he knew me. He was like, hey, what's up, man? I was like, I gave him the taxi driver handshake. I was like, what's up, brother? How you doing? And he kind of was like surprised, like, oh, yeah. And I was like, and then later on, I looked at my Twitter. I was like, oh, he follows me. Oh shit, I should probably have known him. But I went and dropped them off. Returned my rental. It was a really close call. I think I dropped my rental off. I dropped my rental off with like 4 minutes to spare. But shout out to the dude there. He was really nice. I had to piss like I said, I had to piss. And I didn't go piss. So he let me in the office bathroom where I pissed real quick, put my stuff back on my deposit, and then really quickly ordered my lift. And I told you this, but I never got to say it in voice. They took my pool stick. They took my pool stick.
They did take your pool stick.
So and I've never had this problem before with Spirit Airlines.
And you never you lost.
They never got it back.
Go ahead.
Rest in peace to Spirit Airlines, but I never had this problem with them before. I just carried my pool stick on my back, right? It's right next to my backpack. It's part of me, right? And when I brought it to Vegas, the guy doing the security check is like, hey, what's this? I'm like, oh, it's just my pool stick. He's like, oh, I wish I was good at it. So I'm like, okay, should be fine the other way. And then they tell me, so you can't carry this on. This would have to be a carry-on. You either have to go back and pay $100 for it. You have to go back through the line, or we could just dispose of it. And in my head, I'm like, okay, but I think my flight's about to board in 5 minutes. So if I go and reclaim it, then that's not going to be a good idea. And also, paying $100 to get it checked in would be stupid when this pool stick is $70. So let me just exit. I'm like, y'all can throw it away. And so I just went and bought one before I boarded the plane. I remember I texted you. I was like, they took my pool stick, man. And he's like, oh, well, wow, you didn't really care. Because I don't blame you because of all the stuff that had happened to you.
I did care. I didn't express it the best way, but I did care.
Yeah.
I was making sure you got there. I was like, I'm glad you're there.
It was so close, dude. When I was there, they were boarding the last people. So
you really caught it.
I just jumped in line just because I wanted to be a good person. And I wanted to drop off my friends. And I'm very happy I did because I'm glad I got to meet Jordan before, he passed away. And that's one of the reasons why I was happy that the Knicks won the championship for Jordan. He was a huge Knicks fan. He was talking about how he wanted to go to the parade, and I'm just glad they won it for him. So rest in peace to you, Jordan Saint. You were very, very, very glad that we got to meet and you got to talk to me a little bit. I got to talk to you a little bit. Very glad that, I got to help you out in the short time that we knew each other. But I get on the plane. And I think the dude next to me was actually a wrestler. I think he was at one of the indie shows that we were wrestling at. So I had a little bit of conversation about him. We followed each other. Also, and the drive went good. I was able to get back to class. Actually, the next day, you remember this. I was tired as shit, dude. I was tired as shit. I texted you. I was like, I've never been this tired before. I missed class.
we was done, bruh. Like,
I missed class.
I had to call out of work the day when I got back. I was like, bro,
Jacob
I cannot
did too.
do this.
Jacob called out of work too.
Like, bro, I cannot.
Jacob called out of work. All of us called out of whatever we were doing. I was like, I can't do this shit.
And I remember, I think it was that week we were doing the takeover stream, and you were sleeping for like half of it.
Oh my god! If you go back to that takeover, which I unfortunately don't think you can anymore because it's been over 2 months.
I don't think so.
There are 3 parts in that stream where you can hear me go. What happened? Literally. And Nix was like, I could hear Nix like be concerned. He's like, "Are you having a nightmare? What is wrong? What is happening?"
No, because like I'll hear that shit from like my dad. I'll hear him random voice at night go, and he's just still sleeping.
Dude, oh my god!
Sounds like a dog. He sounds like a dog who doesn't bark.
Yeah, it literally does. It sounds like an old man who's dehydrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. I was beat, bro. I was so beat, man. But I'm very glad it happened. I'm very glad we did it. And Grizz, I don't know if you heard, but Tony Khan said that they asked him if there's any syndicated WrestleMania weekend program going on. He said not yet. Mm-hmm. So if they do another one, we got to go to that one too.
We will go. Yeah. Well, if money presides Inshallah. And we find Inshallah. Not them, we will go.
If money resides,
but yeah, like, and this is, I want to say this to you and to everyone else, because that also we were post-record an episode there, and we were so frustrated and so tired we just could not find the time.
Do you still have the video of you trying to record a little vlog?
I do. I was recording little vlogs, and I just gave up.
I'm doing donuts in the parking lot.
Bro, I'm trying to record a video because I'm the only one like trying to, of course, make sure we have like stuff to put in our little vlog video. And I'm recording, and I realize, Cameron, are you driving in a circle right now? And he's like,
No, I will say it was very slow donuts. It was slow donuts.
Yeah, it was slow donuts, but he's acting like he's going fast, bro. He's acting like he's really moving.
And you were just like, you weren't even saying, just like, look at this guy. You zoomed in on my face and everything. Bro. Yeah. But also, the way that parking lot was structured was so bad because when you get out of the parking lot, you get on the road, there's this huge speed bump that isn't even in a fast place. And every time we went over it, I was like, oh, there it is. There it is.
No, it's over.
It's over. Yep.
It's over.
I can't have my premiums go up anymore. Hey,
And this is three things came from that trip. First of all, great wrestling. It was a great time. 2, I really love hanging out with my friends, bro. As stupid as all the non-wrestling stuff was, I am glad I went and I had a great time. 3, I'm getting my own room the next time we go on a trip.
Either you're getting your own room or we're getting like a massive suite or something. You're like an Airbnb.
Yeah, like I cannot. Airbnb probably should have been what we should have done. Dead serious.
But it was such short notice, though. We were so excited.
Yeah.
I'll say this.
We're trying to get the cheapest thing possible.
I'll say this though, Chris. If that AEW syndicated weekend is in Chicago next year, that's an Airbnb. No hotel. No hotel. If it's in Chicago. If it's in Florida, we'll come see you, Knicks. We'll come see you next in Florida.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. I actually am pseudo planning to use some of my PTO from work to go on a trip to Orlando.
Okay. Oh yeah, Orlando It's a very interesting place.
Because I lived there. Oh, you don't know that, Knicks.
I lived there for like 6 years.
So I went to Tennessee State University for college, and then right after that, I went to the Disney College program. So I was in college. I was at the Disney. I was in Orlando working for like 6 months or so. I'm not gonna talk bad about them on camera, even though I already have, because I might reapply. But in the chance that I don't. It was tough, bro. It was a real tough time, bro. It was a real tough time. But I met some people I rock with there, so I want to go visit them low key. Well, I might be out there anyway. But yeah, so I want to say it was a good time, and I'm sorry that I was gone right after that. For me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The ACL injury was actually him not being able to find a place to stay, and family stuff happening and whatnot. That's why he was gone. I was trying to keep it vague at the time, but now that he's back, it feels like it's in the past.
Yeah, and that was also why I was pushing so hard to try to get a vlog or a video done at the thing. He knew. Because I knew that it might take a minute. And like I couldn't film anything, and I was very frustrated with that.
And this guy,
so I'm really appreciative.
This guy right here,
that Knicks and Russ and everyone else that was involved stepped in. Even though Russ was supposed
to be we were supposed to be recording the basketball part.
Yeah, we're supposed to be talking about some basketball.
Yeah, Russ is not here. To be clear, this nigga's just not present.
I told him when we were recording, he ghosted me fully. So whatever.
But he might just be like, hey, EP or something. I don't know.
I'm not.
Either way, I appreciate y'all for stepping in for me because I dead serious. Like,
absolutely, yeah.
I was trying to figure stuff out, and it was really bad timing, especially because I missed the entirety of the playoffs. Which now that I'm here, for the record, I want to say this again. Chet Holmgren, you're trash. Buddy, I didn't get a chance to say this when y'all were doing it.
You don't.
That nigga's hard.
You don't even deserve the contraction. You are trash. You're trash.
You're trash, buddy. That's 1. 2.
Yeah, you're taking possession of
you sold me, and let me tell you why you sold me.
The only team that could have beat the Knicks.
And this is the only team that could have beat the Knicks. It's the only team that had the pieces possible. And this is not
Cat with a body shot.
This is just being serious. This was bogus. You hoed me out of that. That's 2. 3.
How do you think I feel?
De'Aaron Fox.
Oh.
You will not be seeing Valhalla, buddy.
Oh my god.
Oh bro. Shit.
Speaking of that,
you are a scallywag, and you should be ashamed of yourself. That's 3. 4. And finally, Chet, you are garbage. I had to swing back around.
Yeah.
Because you're really trash.
Number 5.
Wemby hates you so much, and Chet was over there just playing casual basketball.
Nonchalant
gimmick. If you do not get to claim chitlins again. Do not claim my culture again.
Did he ever?
You will be. That's fair. You will not be claiming my Thanksgiving for you. You didn't need no oxtails at Thanksgiving, nigga. I've seen your parents. You're not safe.
Actually, okay.
Will be on a.
He is one of the colonizers, and he tries desperately not to be. So
from now until you beat Wemby, you're on a strict diet of peas and carrots, nigga. So you don't get to eat. You don't get to eat no black nothing, no chicken, no mac and cheese, no greens. You don't get none of that until you hoop, nigga. You don't get.
Hey, I'm just pointing out stuff. Nigga,
Chet did not name that.
Cool.
He wanted to be racist.
He didn't. Well, did he name chitlins? I don't remember.
He said like
oxtails,
chitlins, and then like he said like something else.
He said chitlins. Oh, performative.
You don't get to eat our food until you hoop. When you get to Atlanta, nigga, you're eating vegan. Okay, you don't get to eat wings, nigga. You're not getting lemon pepper. You eat lemon and pepper. You're not getting lemon pepper, buddy.
Don't go to the bando. Don't go to the bando.
You go to a real house.
And you know what?
That's where you go.
And you know what? Don't go to any halal carts either. I don't want anything to do with you. Don't go to any halal cards.
We don't want nothing to do with you, bro. Until you hoop, nigga, you don't get that. Go ask Asia Wilson and Angel Reese how to hoop because you wasn't doing it, bro. You don't even gotta score. Just hoop somewhat. Just try.
Angel Wilson and who? Angel Wilson and who?
Angel Reese, salute Angel Reese, man, salute.
Yeah.
Out of my Atlanta Demon, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
He was not hooping, bro. He was pissing me off, bro. He wrong for that.
He wasn't.
And listen, I hated on Stephon Cass and Darren Fox during the time, but he was the biggest, nigga. You sorry. Wait, I take that back. Yeah. One more. Donovan Mitchell, you're trash, buddy. Oh. You're sorry too.
Made the conference finals, but at what cost?
Never in my life seen a guard who only creates post touches not want to play make for nobody else. He never.
Grizz. Shout out to that one move. This is the bowl. Shout out to that one move.
This nigga every time in the paint. He not passing.
You're not D-Wade. You're not D-Wade.
Entirety of that series, the entirety of his career, he has been living off that one bubble series. Nigga, it is not 2020 no more. You have to win basketball games.
Mike Conley missed that shot, bro. It's over.
I'm sick and tired of seeing people go he's a playoff riser, bro. All we need to get there. No, you don't, bro. It is your I get it. We were hating on Harden because he played bad, which he did. We hating on Evan Mobley and Jared Allen because the lights were too bright, which they were. But
Jared Allen was fine, man. Jared Allen was fine outside of the last game.
But you, nigga, you don't get to get that excuse. You don't get that.
I will not. You know how many times I've had to see lists of people making playoff risers and droppers lists? They have Tyrese as a dropper and Donovan as a riser. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Stupidity and bewilderment, bro.
Get the fuck
Stupidity and bewilderment. And maybe I'm making an enemy of Cavs fans or something. And I used to be like, I don't know if you remember this, but for like 3 years, my profile picture, my account was half half Grizzlies and half Cavs. I don't know if y'all remember that.
That doesn't work anymore. That doesn't work.
Doesn't work no more, bro. Because Donovan Mitchell, you are on my hate watch list now. Not for real.
This is basketball. We can't. It's basketball. We get out of here.
I just need to get that out because we were talking about stuff that I had missed, and I didn't get to experience that.
I'll say this: Julian Champagny, it was not your fault. Congrats on the new contract.
Enjoy his extension. Once you mentioned De'Aaron Fox,
can eat hot lemon pepper, buddy.
Yeah. Once you mentioned De'Aaron Fox, it just fucking like a light bulb went off. I had something hanging over there for probably the entire pod, but this is what it looks like, and it was probably just fucking translucent. Look at that. Thank you, Fanatics. Thank you, Michael Rubin.
Oh my God! You bought it from Michael Rubin too. James Dolan probably got
just saying thank you, Fanatics, in my podcast. Close this podcast out for I tweet out, man. I'm getting pissed.
I literally can't escape it. Today when I got back from getting my rental, I was all in a good mood because I can actually drive places now. I don't have to DoorDash food. I go to the office at the motel. The guy at the front desk, he's wearing a fucking Knicks championship shirt. And I'm like, why are you wearing that? He's like, I don't know what it means. Is it something bad? I got it for Father's Day. I got it as a gift. I'm like, no, it doesn't mean anything bad. I just don't like it. And I told him I'm a Pacers fan and it's a sensitive subject. He actually he was like, oh wait, no, do I actually have to take it off? I'm like, no, I'm joking.
Damn, his kids got him something. He doesn't know what it is. They're pretty shitty kids, then.
Yeah. Honestly, if your kids get you something and you don't know what it is, that might be the first test. Next test, they're gonna get him a Nazi hoodie.
Yeah.
Can you say that on here?
I think so. It's educational. I think so.
Yeah, it's educational.
It's educational.
You know what? They're gonna get him the board game Yahtzee. They're gonna get him the board game Yahtzee.
Fact.
Yeah.
Bro,
and they'll show him a shawarma flag.
I wish I was here for the playoffs because there are some people, bro, that missed out on my slander because I was not present, bro. But don't worry, when we do these episodes in the off season, I'm gonna get back to you, nigga.
Yeah.
Zachary Richachet, I will be back, buddy. You're not getting out of this one.
I'll say this:
you're not getting out of this one.
I don't know I don't know if we can do all 30 teams. 30 episodes, but I got my boy Reed, Mavs fan. He's ready to do one. So if the Mavs ever make a move, if they somehow sneak in Kawhi, then we'll get that done.
Can I say one more basketball related thing, and then we can stop?
This is getting to longer than the basketball podcast. Go ahead.
So this is it. I just want to add this one last thing. when the Warriors lost that playing game and they let those scallywags into the playoffs, I was like, bro, I'm about to watch bad hoops. And it was bad hoops. However, I was like, well, at least I won't be attached to this team again for multiple months of time. I was wrong. We are not talking about basketball, so I will not be speaking on any Grizzly activity, but I want you to know as a foreshadowing point.
Well,
I know I'm doing it for dramatic purpose.
I don't
From
know if
foreshadowing point.
I don't know what order I'm going to release these episodes in.
They got my demon hooping with a blue and white. I'm about to get mad, bro. I just want y'all to know that. I just want y'all to know when I watch that series, I'm like, they're going to trade him for someone good, and then they're going to have like a revolution. Scoot Henderson leading the way.
No, they didn't even get a point guard. They didn't even get a guard. They didn't even get a guard. They didn't even get a pick. They didn't even get a pick.
Now, not only did the Warriors hold them, they hold me. Now I'm hold. Because they looked at that team and said, you know what this team needs? More driving. We're not getting in the paint enough. That's the issue.
We need Demetrius.
We need Demetrius. That's what we need. And what do the Grizzlies need? We need Chris Murray. Close this podcast out before I slam my laptop. Okay. I'm about to get mad, bro.
Okay, where's our item? Where's the item? Hey, I bought you that shirt. No.
God, bro. Shoot.
Okay. I don't have my WWE Championship title, unfortunately, but damn, I actually would have made sense. I'll end the podcast by saying this: please just do the triple threat at SummerSlam. I don't want another Chody World Title run. Please.
What do we call this episode? Is this like a point, like a half? Are we gonna release this after the basketball episode?
I think the wrestling ones would be like 0.5.
I think I'm going to release this before the basketball one because Lord knows when we record that one. Another trade might happen tomorrow.
I think you should release this after the basketball one because this is less time crunchy.
No, it's not.
I think if we come back from the other episode and we don't talk about Giannis at all, that's gonna be crazy.
That's true.
That might mess with the momentum a little bit. So I feel like you should wait until after.
That's true. But I really hope Chody doesn't win on Monday. Then I really hope he doesn't win on Monday.
That will be unfortunate.
That's a problem.
That would be awful.
That is a problem.
That's a problem. You know what? Let's try to. Are you guys free tomorrow? Tomorrow being Tuesday. Let's just.
What time tomorrow?
Tomorrow night. Sometime tomorrow night.
Before or after the stream?
Oh, y'all do get a stream. I forgot about that.
But fuck. Well, I come back at 4 from my class. So can we just do it at 5 or something?
I work till 6. Remember?
Okay, let's do it at 7 then.
I can try for 7.
Okay.
You saying screw my dinner, huh? I can't eat nothing.
But dinner
can
is
shower.
When I get some Dave's Hot Chicken to
get some Dave's Hot Chicken, eat it during the stream, and then tell me how much it sucks.
Niggas is sick, bro. I was gonna make some chicken thighs, rice, and gravy, bro. Now I gotta.
Okay, that's tough. That's tough.
It'll be delectable.
It's okay, Grizz. Get some Cuban food because like 1/8 of you is Cuban, right? Right? 1/8.
Go ahead and close this out before I tweak out on you, bro. Go ahead. Come on.
There you go. There you go.
Get your stuff, bro. I got a wave cap. Cause one last thing.
Oh, hey.
Hell yeah.
We're back.
Okay.
We're back. I forgot to add that. We're back. My forehead is large.
But the lineup though is good. The lineup is good.
The lineup is crispy. That's a little bit of psoriasis. We're not gonna speak on that. We're just gonna focus on the hair.
I see it.
We're gonna focus on the hair. Don't worry about that, bro. We're gonna focus on the hair.
Let me just let's see here. Oh no, I'm joking. Shout out to that one piece of your hair that I pulled out when we were waiting for the rental car. Remember that?
Yeah, shout out that. I do remember that. He pulled a piece of hair out of my head because it was annoying me.
And I picked.
All right, let's do this.
And I picked up 2 lollipops from the rental car place, and I just bit them. And you looked at me like I killed somebody.
He bit them whole.
Yes,
All right.
I do.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do it.
All right.
All right.
I was gonna save this one for when I had a shitty episode, but like so I could say I'm sorry. But now I don't need to.
Yeah! I really hope Cody doesn't beat him, man.
This is gonna be so unfortunate.
It's gonna be, yeah. It's still gonna come out though.
All right.
It's funny. All right.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
We love y'all.
Boom.
Thank y'all.
Yeah.